too?
That's right. I beat you to it.
Damn it.
Wait, what did people think you were saying? They thought you were saying, let's go.
Let's ride.
Oh, let's ride.
That's what they thought I was saying. I was saying that's right. Because it is right, brother. That's right. We're back.
We are back. It's the leftovers. I hope that you guys disrupted and destroyed your Thanksgiving dinner on our advice. How was your Thanksgiving? You don't have any conservatives in your family.
I do not.
Yeah.
I do not have any conservatives in my family because they're all immigrants. So they're just like, they're chill. My Thanksgiving was great. You know, they my whole family came over to my place, and
enough room for everyone there.
Yeah, there's enough room in the $7 billion mansion.
Just making sure, you know. I know you spent a lot of money on that place. So
yeah, we still we don't even have I don't even have like table space yet. So we just, you know, we made it work though.
You don't have table space?
Well, I haven't bought like a bunch of stuff.
You've been there long enough. Man.
I know. I just haven't, because I tell people this all the time and they don't believe me, but it's like, for me, all I need is just a area where I can stream. That's it, and a bed.
Right.
And that's literally what has been the furnishings of my house for
I think you need a table as well.
Not really. I mean, I have a table on my streaming setup.
Okay.
You know?
So where did you guys eat?
We had those like tables that you can open up.
Yeah.
And we just put two of those together.
Okay.
And then you just toss a, thing on top of it.
Little
I don't know what it's called.
Tablecloth?
Yeah, a little tablecloth.
I mean, you cover a plastic table with a tablecloth, that thing's slapping.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it works.
It literally looks like a fancy table.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tablecloths this is adult.
No, it's true. You could put tablecloth over like cardboard boxes and that shit slap.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, this is a fancy table.
100%.
We don't know. There's a tablecloth on it. We don't know what's
100%.
underneath.
Could be mahogany.
Yeah.
Could be cardboard.
Yeah, so that's what I did. And It was great. But I have two cousins that are both babies. I mean, they're like 11 and 8 or something. I forget. Yeah. I'm such a bad cousin. I'm just like a bad relative. But I absolutely destroyed them in like Boomerang Fu, all the baby games, like Mario Kart.
Oh, hell yeah.
Crushed them.
Did
mercy.
they come at you with confidence, or were you...
Nah, they're still like in the baby age.
They weren't even looking for trouble. You just brought them.
Yeah, no, they're like now entering the cool zone, because like before that they were just no content. I would just be like, all right, I'm trying to talk to you, but like you're still awkward.
Trying to talk to them about like socialism, capitalism and shit.
No, but like I want to know like what are they watching? You know what I mean? Like what are they watching on YouTube? Is it like still? And they were in the Baby Shark Paw Patrol.
Oh, really?
Area, but they're no longer there anymore.
Okay.
They're like, now they watch. They're Mr. Beast. They love Mr. Beast. Oh my god.
Wow. That's interesting. Mr. Beast, he spans such an age range.
Dude, babies love Mr. Beast. They lose their... I went to... Yeah, literally. That's a baby reacting to the latest Mr. Beast video. He's like upset that he couldn't be a part of the Squid Games.
What did you think of the Squid Games? People were criticizing the Beast a lot for it.
I mean, the Beast.
Yeah, he's just the Beast now to me.
He is the Beast.
That's his formal name.
Yeah, formerly known as Mr. Beast, now the Beast.
Yeah.
What did I think about it? I mean, it's Mr. Beast rose to prominence by basically doing Guantanamo Bay style torture to himself.
Right, that's
like,
true.
Literally just like watching It's Everyday Bro for like 12 hours. I think that's literally a violation of the Geneva Convention.
I think it was like 5 days.
Yeah.
I think it was.
And so I do have a lot of respect for him for that, but like that stuff is also like very like trendy.
Here.
That.
Watch, wait, how long is it? 10 hours.
10 hours, yeah.
Oh.
But it does feel like 5 days.
10 hours straight. I could do that.
Yeah. You could not do that.
But it was his idea. He did it first. I think at the time there was a 10-hour limit to YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Now you could go forever.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see him return to his humble beginnings, frankly.
Yeah, you want him to be in the Squid Game?
I want a 50-hour every day, bro.
He does stuff like, I mean, now they do like, corny stuff. Like
But
they go to prison.
Did you
but
think
like it's fake prison?
the criticism from like people on the left was basically that he missed the point and that he shouldn't be recreating, you know?
Well, because people are babies and they think that like movies are real. It's very weird. People got mad at me when I did the offline TV Squid Games one too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I donated like the earnings from that. Like I won it. Spoiler alert. Sorry. And,
shit!
Well, I didn't win.
Nobody's gonna watch now.
I at the end of it, I conceded to Pokimane because I'm a simp, and basically people were like, "Oh, I cannot believe that a movie about proletarian violence is being depicted by a bunch of millionaire YouTubers." I'm like, that's not real, right?
It's also like just a game. You don't actually have slaves.
They're like literal baby games being recreated by people for YouTube.
Yeah, the criticism of him was kind of wild because, like, I think people just try too hard. They do too much. It's like he's just having fun. He donated a bunch of money. I mean, Mr. Beast is a good guy. There's no reason to.
It was. Some people were upset because it's so bottom of the barrel, but it's YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
And the other guy, there was one big tweet that was like,
and like what we do isn't.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, what I do is literally a boneless version of what CNN does, I guess, but so much better.
Rest in peace, Cuomo.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Cuomo, brothers.
R.I.P. Well, he's come back on January.
Is that confirmed?
That's what I saw. I don't know.
I don't think anyone wants him back. I can't imagine.
No shot. They'll bring him back.
I do it with everyone.
They'll bring him back. He's the sexy himbo. Like he's the.
Let's get after it.
First of all, he's a person of color, as an Italian.
He's Italian, yeah.
Yes. And
a POC.
Yeah, he's a POC, and also on top of that, he's got himbo representation going for him.
He is definitely a himbo status.
This story is crazy. A lot of media did not cover this.
Yeah, so just to give people context, his brother, many of you probably know, some of you don't. His brother was the governor of the state of New York, Andrew Cuomo. Rose to great. Damn, he is yacked.
God, okay, dude.
Are you
can't be showing this.
Kidding me?
You can't be showing this while we're criticizing,
bro. Look at those arms. Look at those.
It makes me feel like he's innocent.
He did not.
Free Cuomo.
He could have done nothing wrong.
Free this man.
Dude, what a yacked ass. No limit, baby. Yeah, so anyway, his brother, the governor, Andrew Cuomo, who rose to great prominence during the pandemic, height of the pandemic, for doing these briefings, and people saw him as this.
He won an Emmy. He won a daytime Emmy, and he wrote a book. And old people were dying in old folks' homes.
Yeah, he was writing a book about how great his achievements were, while old people were
just straight up like COVID was brutalizing. I've always been super anti Andrew Cuomo.
Really.
Yeah,
you saw it from the beginning. What was your? Well, anyway, just to finish.
Well,
the
main thing I was gonna say is because he literally gutted Medicaid in the state. He's super right wing. Like he's a super right wing Democrat. He's an establishment Democrat.
So anyway, everybody loved him during the pandemic. His ratings were way up. People thought he was going to be president. But there was like two huge scandals that broke about him in the wake of this. One was about sexual harassment of his employees, and which was bad enough. It was very bad. And then the second one was that he was hiding the number of elderly deaths in care homes. And basically he had to resign in disgrace. And now it came out that his brother, who works for CNN, was using his connections at CNN to find out who his anonymous accusers were during the sexual harassment.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, if he was just like giving him advice, that's one thing. Because when I saw that originally, I was like, well, it's his brother, But then I found out the extra details. I was like, okay, that's.
I didn't read all the specific details. Like, what is it that he did?
He was like basically hounding his sources for extra information on like accusers and their background.
That's so inappropriate, bro. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah. I also love Liz Smith, Pete Buttigieg's comms director.
Oh yeah, that was good.
She was in the background like shitting on Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, Brett Kavanaugh's accuser, while Pete Buttigieg was tweeting about how like I still stand with Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. Like these people are all demons. Okay, they don't actually care about justice. They don't actually care about any of the causes that they espouse. Like I hate to say this, but because the right wing is comprised of demons for sure, right? Especially the politicians, the operatives. They're crazy. They're vulturous. They're parasitic. But their criticism of like liberal operatives is honestly true. Like behind closed doors, these people do not give a shit. They just straight up use like you're sexist, you're racist to attack members of the left regularly. Bernie Sanders being the most prominent one. Isaac Dover of The Atlantic was literally writing pro Andrew Cuomo articles because he had constant back and forth correspondence with Liz Smith. Isaac Dover famously also was incredibly anti-Bernie and wrote many articles about how Bernie is also sexist and racist and yada yada yada. So these guys they're doing hatchet jobs regularly.
That's very
establishment Democrats.
Yeah, they'll take,
and they weaponize it.
Yeah, I know the establishment will pretty much do anything to delegitimize Bernie. Yeah. By the way, today's episode is sponsored by Raycon. I've got to say that. Oh, I've got to say that at the top of the show. Anyway, back to sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing on the right does though now with the Cuomo story that's like just so fucking obvious and horrible is like the liberals don't even care about this story about Cuomo. And it's like everyone is literally tap dancing on this dude's grave. Nobody is sad. Everybody's talking about it. I see more liberals talking about these Cuomo brothers taking the L than anything. But okay, so what? Eat shit.
Well, the funniest part about it is when Republicans are like, Andrew Cuomo hit nursing home deaths. And it's like, dude, you live in Florida.
Yeah, you care about Cuomo? You care about COVID deaths all of a sudden?
Wait, it's not even just that. Like, your governor, Ron DeSantis, literally sent, like, Gestapo-ass cops to, like, a whistleblower's house and, like, terrified their fucking child with guns at gunpoint because, like, one of those
I remember that.
COVID data input people had the audacity to reveal the truth about what Andrew DeSantis was doing.
Yeah, that was a crazy story. Anyway, play this, Dan. You got something here good for us. Tucker Carlson praises Chris Cuomo.
Yeah, I was going to say now that he's getting thrown under the bus.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
So yes, we did make fun of Chris Cuomo quite a bit on this show. In fact, pretty relentlessly for the past 5 years. Chris Cuomo was a buffoon. He was also, in the way that buffoons tend to be, incredibly self-righteous and false. Here he is, for example, pretending to emerge from self-imposed quarantine in his basement after recovering from COVID.
We had a huge day today in Casa Cuomo. Take a look at this. All right, here it is. The official re-entry from the basement, cleared by CDC. A little sweaty, just worked out. This is what I've been dreaming of.
He's just hot.
Literally for weeks. This is the dream, just to be back up here doing normal things.
Oh, his poor family. He pulled them into it. We learned later the whole thing was fake. Chris Cuomo hadn't quarantined. In fact, he'd been out and about, wandering around Long Island without a mask, yelling at anyone who questioned him.
Is that true?
No one else at the time.
Hey, pause that. Was he really cruising around?
I think he was like jogging or something.
He was jogging while he was
I don't remember the exact details.
Wait, Dan, do you have intel on that?
I could look into it. I don't remember that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
True, then I mean, fucking throw him in the damn pit.
I remember. By the way, again, hilarious that like Tucker Carlson is upset at Chris Cuomo for this. It just came out recently that Donald Trump tried to assassinate Joe Biden.
Oh yeah,
during the debate.
Like they know for sure he had.
Yeah, he knew he had COVID, and like they just straight up were like, "No, we're going to the debates." And he's like goading Joe Biden, like, "Oh, you pussy!"
He's like, "Joe Biden, fuck you!" He's trying to like get that COVID over to him.
Yeah, come on, shake my hand, pussy.
Yeah,
come on. He was willing to
he would have been
die for it.
I think he would have been very happy about that.
Oh yeah, I mean Joe Biden, no shot he survives COVID. You can't.
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know how he survives a light breeze. You know, he would die.
Come on, man.
So the only thing I could find about Cuomo jogging, it's maybe a stretch. It's not like he was in the city. It looks like he's like
he still shouldn't. Okay. Oh, it says he's on recovery. Wait, hold on. Let me read this. Quote, Chris Cuomo's taken a huge step in COVID-19 recovery. He's returning to bro mode. This is not.
This is after.
This is after.
It said
no,
it was
the actual story is that a man claimed that Chris Cuomo yelled at him in the Hamptons, I think, or something like that. Where like there was some guy who said, I mean, you know how these guys are. They just like take half.
I feel like that's bullshit. You can't, if you're Chris Cuomo pretending to be in quarantine, you can't just go cruise around. Like, enough people know who he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, just go ahead and play it. Let's see what this dipshit has to say.
He has seemed bothered at all by this, but it struck us as a big deal. It was too phony. But his bosses didn't care. Before you knew it, Chris Cuomo was back on television, barking at you for, yes, not wearing a mask.
Put on the damn mask. If you're in California, if you're in Riverside, wear the mask.
How dare
if you want to
he.
avoid situations like this where you live, wear the mask. If we care about doing the right things, I wear a mask for you as much as I wear it for me. I had the disease. You need to wear a damn mask.
Right.
And you have to take care of other people in your community, and it's got to be about us because the help's not going to come from above.
Okay, so here it is.
Guy who screamed at
I found it. On April 15th, a Long Island, New York bicyclist filed a police report after getting into a testy exchange with Cuomo in front of the Hamptons home on Easter Sunday. That's what they're tying that into. I don't know how the timeline matches up, but basically, like, Cuomo's, there was like a campaign communication director for the Trump campaign that literally used the Fox News host Tucker Carlson's coverage to say you broke, like, everyone knows you broke quarantine. And Cuomo said, I did the wrong thing. I never broke quarantine. And then Murtaugh said, everyone knows you broke it. And Cuomo said he never broke quarantine.
Okay, whatever. Not that interesting, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
But get to the part where he starts sucking his dick.
Yeah, he's taking.
Yeah, you're taking way too far. He's like, listen, he's a good guy, but if you want to go into his house and kill him and his whole family, that's a good idea too.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip.
Wait,
forward.
I mean, he asked you to wear a mask, people.
Oh, that was a soundbite. For a second, I thought Tucker Carlson was laughing.
You like that laugh?
So creepy. It's so slimy.
Now that's Joker brains, Zach.
That's true.
Tucker Carlson is very joking.
All right, I'm not, he's not the only one that wants to suck Cuomo's dick. Now, come on, get to the act.
That's when, for the first time ever, and very unexpectedly, we started to feel sorry for Chris Cuomo. Helping his brother is not the worst thing Chris Cuomo ever did. In fact, it may have been the best thing he ever did. Not because Andrew Cuomo was a good person. He certainly wasn't a good person. Andrew Cuomo was loathsome. But Andrew Cuomo was Chris Cuomo's brother. And that's what you do with brothers, even the loathsome ones.
Weird take.
You help them when they need it.
Bros before hoes,
Period.
am I right?
It's called loyalty. At CNN, as at the rest of the media, this is an alien concept. Is there a single person at CNN or any other left-wing network who would risk his job to help his own brother?
Dude.
No.
Okay, he did not risk his job. He did not think he was going to get any repercussions.
And dude, we're talking about exposing the identity of anonymous accusers who are victim of his brother's sexual harassment. This is such a weird take. Like, what
It's right on brand for
listen,
Tucker.
The one thing he did good was trying to victimize and belittle the accusations of of women that his brother sexually harassed. In fact, Harvey Weinstein is innocent to this day. I say that, and I love his films.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Good Will Hunting is one of my favorite films. I love Harvey Weinstein. You're just racist against our people. We're not wrong. Yeah.
That's right though. That's true.
It's all Italianophobia.
They would never fire a white man for this. Okay, WASPs, they get away with this stuff regularly.
Yo, but like Andrew is kind of a hulking giant compared to his little. He's kind of a little manlet, Chris.
How dare you? How dare you? Manlet rights. I'm an advocate.
How tall is manlet Cuomo?
Wait, Andrew Cuomo's only 5'11", so
no fucking way.
Hold on.
Oh no, Chris Cuomo is
Chris
like
Cuomo
actually
height.
5'7", 5'8".
No wonder he's so jacked. He's got a lot to make up for.
You're ruining this for me right now.
Look how tiny he is.
He's looking more guilty by the second.
Call the police immediately.
Go ahead. How tall is Chris?
What's weird, I'm seeing Chris listed as like 6'1", but he's clearly...
So what's his brother, like 7 feet tall?
Well, it says Andrew Cuomo's 5'11". So
that something ain't adding up
something's
here.
not adding up.
That motherfucker, if he's 5'11", your boy Chris Cuomo's like 4'9".
He was making efforts to track down the status of pending articles at other news outlets before they were released, so he could like give that information to his crisis management.
He did a
team ahead
good
of
job. Tucker's like, he did a good job with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, everywhere is listing Chris Cuomo as being like 6'2".
That's impossible. This is fake fucking news.
Okay, that makes more sense. I want to believe he's 6'2".
His brother's hulking above him.
Yeah, keep the dream alive, baby.
Look at that one in the top left. You can see their whole bodies. That guy has like fucking 3 inches on
How
him.
tall is Andrew Cuomo?
It says 5'11". I mean, maybe that's not accurate.
Somehow
but-
his taller brother's 5'11", and Chris is 6'2".
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, that does not make sense. This is real sussy.
This is Height-gate. We need to do a whole
People
segment on
do
Fox
stuff
News
like
about
this, though. Like, first of all, a lot of politicians are super tall, so I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew Cuomo's taller than 5'11", and it says it's 5'11". I think my height is wrong on Google too. It says I'm 6'3", but I'm 6'4". So things. Let's see.
Poor you.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
Poor you, bro.
I'm the real victim here.
Look how little he is.
It does say 6'3".
Look how little he looks. Okay, who cares? Sorry, short kings.
No, this
rule.
is I care. This is the
Short
real
kings
scandal.
rule the world. All right, let's move on. Fuck the Cuomo brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and guys, if you can correct Hassan's height, that's probably the biggest injustice going on. Apparently in this country,
Yeah.
we need to know. Are you really 6'4"? Do we need to get out the tape measurement?
We can if you want.
Are you like 6'3.5"? Are you like over 6'4" a little bit? Like what are we
I
talking
don't know what
here?
like the change is, but no, I'm 6'4".
Okay.
Unless I got shorter and like, unless I hit 30 and I started, shriveling like an old person.
I don't think that starts to happen yet.
No, I don't think so either.
Zach is 6'3". Zach, come over here. Zach is 6'3". Unless Zach's been lying.
Yeah, I mean, do we really know that? Do we
Come
know
here.
that for sure?
Stand next to Hassan.
It's all over it. He's
He's all
Let's
right.
do this.
Hey, guys, stand up here.
This is the height broadcast now.
All right, and let's take off our. Well, you guys have the same shoes on, actually. Yeah. All right, so. Okay, actually, you know what, Zach? Yeah, I actually think Zach's lying about his height. Because Hassan has like 2 inches on you, bro. He's like significantly taller than you. Scroll up, you can't see their domes.
Here, I'll take my
Wait, hold on.
hat off.
You got to see the. You got to see
Tilt
their
up
domes.
a little bit, maybe?
Maybe put it up. Yeah. Yeah. So Hassan is significantly taller than you, Zach. But I think you might be 6'2". I hate to tell you.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Everything is too short on me. It's not good. People never think about the plight of big boys. They just don't.
They don't. They really don't.
Yeah.
I don't know that you're a big boy, Zach.
She's definitely a big boy.
I think Zach might be a normal boy.
100% in the big boy club.
Thank you. I can see I got the approval. From
No, he's
It's not his approval to
no,
give.
it's his approval.
no, of course it is. It's like
You want it. You want to be a big boy, Zach. You like being a big boy.
we see.
How am I not a big boy?
No,
You look like a tiny person next to Hassan. You look.
that doesn't count.
You look like Chris Cuomo next to Andrew Cuomo.
Well, my height says I'm taller than Hassan on the internet.
all right. There you go. The internet's not true always. Thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad that we
You're
addressed.
6'4".
Yeah.
I give it up. You might be 6'5".
Nah, I don't like
Short kings.
like with shoes maybe, but no.
Wow, what a world!
I don't even know. I haven't.
What a world!
I feel like after a certain point, you never measure that. You know what I mean? I have not measured my height. It could be taller. I could be shorter. I don't know.
What a world!
Last time I went to the doctor, he said I was 6'3". That's what I'm going by.
Were you wearing shoes when they took that?
I'd like to see that in writing from your doctor.
Yeah, what kind of shoes were you wearing?
I was wearing Vans. I was wearing flat shoes.
We're gonna have to talk about this on After Dark. We're gonna have to take this conversation. We're gonna have to bust out the tape measurement on Zach. All All right,
What if it
so
comes out he's 6'2", then are you going to be like, Hassan's lying too, he's 6'3"?
no, you look like you
Whole
got
thing's
2
gonna
inches
unravel.
on him, bro.
Maybe.
We got to call Zach out. All right, let's move on.
Hold him accountable.
Yeah, we got to hold our people accountable for sure. You guys are both tall. Fuck you. You know what I mean? It's like nobody cared. Nobody's sad for you guys being 1 inch less, not as tall.
See, this is what I mean. Nobody cares about us tall boys.
Yeah, and they
Nobody
shouldn't.
cares. It's messed up.
It's fucked up. Being tall is some bullshit. It's like some bullshit.
I'm
It's like,
siding with Ryan Kavanaugh. That's it.
oh, you fucker.
How tall is he? Let me
Ryan
see.
Kavanaugh's a manlet.
Let me see how
You
tall
don't
he
want to be
is.
on his. You don't want to be on his team. Ryan Kavanaugh height. Well, nobody cares about it. It says 5'11". He ain't 5'11". We got to find him standing next to somebody famous whose height is really accurate.
Yeah, except
What's Harvey Weinstein's height? There's lots of pictures of them together.
Good question. Harvey Weinstein.
Ooh.
Oh, so Harvey Weinstein was apparently 6 foot.
Okay.
So if you Google
us a
Harvey
baseline.
Weinstein, Ryan Kavanaugh, this is a really good experiment because there is a lot of images of them standing next to each other.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
kind of looks like Harvey Weinstein.
That's what I've been saying, bro. We made a whole website dedicated to that. So
kinda
maybe
looks
he's
like-
not that short.
Did you see it?
Wait, that's what I've been saying, bro. If you Google Ryan Kavanaugh, you'll probably find on the top.
Does Ryan Kavanaugh look like HarveyWeinstein.com? What the fuck?
You know that's my website, right?
That's so stupid.
We made that website to help the public. It's now on the front page. No, this is to help. This is to help people like you, Hassan. This is a public service.
Oh my god.
This is good for Ryan because people, who are
People
casual.
mistake them, yeah.
Yeah, and so like if you go down, the public is confused.
Oh my god.
Like, look
okay,
at this.
dude, the slider. Oh no,
Do you
I'm
see the
dead.
resemblance?
Dude, the slider makes it so much worse. The slider straight up is like it's the same person but ginger.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's important.
Oh no.
So you see the importance of this website.
Okay.
And then we also made a game to test yourself. So,
The public's opinion, Ethan Klein, alarming. Something has to be done.
which is why I made the website. Here, tell me if you play the game and tell me. So here, check this out. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, Harvey or Ryan?
Harvey Weinstein.
Nope, you're wrong.
No!
You want to try again?
Okay.
Harvey or Ryan?
Ryan Kavanaugh.
See, you're wrong.
No!
It's hard.
Okay, dude. All right,
hard.
I'm going to get this one. I'm going to get this one. Ryan Kavanaugh.
You're wrong. That's 3. You see what I'm saying, though? It's hard. It's hard. So that's why we made the
What
website.
the hell?
Did you really not know that was our website?
No.
That's so awesome. Yeah, no, we made that.
I don't know anything about Ryan Kavanaugh. I saw that he was, suing you or something. That's
Yeah.
it. Like
Yep.
it's,
That's about it. That's all there is to it. But yeah, so
oh my god, is he kissing Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's a picture of him kissing Harvey.
Okay, well, it's like, it's like Batman and Superman and Clark Kent. Like they have been in the same room together, so we know.
Oh, that's the only way you know they're not
Yeah.
the same person.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at that big old kiss for his idol.
He could have been a Saddam style body double.
By the way,
Harvey
just-
though.
since we're on the topic,
I'm just saying.
can you pull up that tweet we found of him and he's defending Harvey right as the Me Too stuff comes out? It's pretty epic.
No
And it's
way.
still up as well.
It's still up?
Yeah, he doesn't know that we found it.
That's wild.
We already cataloged it. Send me the tweet link, Dan, so
Yeah,
we can just
it's coming.
show it. Yeah, watch what he said about his
Bro,
good
get the
friend Harvey.
fuck- Okay, he definitely is a body double for him, though.
You think he's a body double? Well,
Wait.
Harvey's in jail, and Ryan is very okay. So wait, send me the and this is still up. Send me the link just so we can prove.
All right, we're
but
looking for it.
read this, Hassan. This is in August 2006.
Joe Blaze says, with respect, at Ryan Kavanaugh, with respect, do you consider Harvey and Bob Weinstein films friends of yours? And Ryan Kavanaugh says, brilliant creative minds. Never underestimate Harvey. He is a survivor.
Yeah. There it is, still up.
That's crazy.
He's
Why
a survivor. I got
like
his
it
back
from
to the end.
From the
If you
podcast?
like it, he's eating that for sure.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Well, it's yeah.
Well, I mean, after this,
but it had one like so. What did the quote tweets say? Can you click those?
Well, it looks like people found it because look, there's a bunch of people replying within the last hour.
great minds think and look alike.
That's true. That's true. Click quote tweets. Let's see, bruh. Right.
Many people don't know this. This is an interesting fact, but Harvey Weinstein has no penis. That's not even a joke.
What does that mean?
He, I forget what kind of.
He has a micro penis?
No. He has like an issue. So his penis is like mangled, like a leper's penis. Like
what?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Google it right now.
Wait, so that's super interesting. I always wonder about the Harvey Weinstein stuff because his thing was always he would like pressure women into sexual acts and he would never want them to like participate willingly.
He has a deformed penis.
Yeah.
That's super interesting.
Yeah. People that were doing armchair psychology, or even not even people who were doing armchair psychology, but like they believe that this contributed to his like sexual pathology and the way that he wanted to like dominate women because he just could not like use his
that's
whatever
interesting. Harvey Weinstein suffers from an acute infection that contributed to his deformed penis, according to a recent report.
It was revealed in a court.
Deformed genitalia is the result of a life-threatening bacterial infection known as Fournier's gangrene. Holy shit, he had gangrene in his dick.
Yeah.
That just happens to evil people.
Yeah.
If you get gangrene in your dick, that's what happens when like you make a deal with the devil.
Yeah. That's why when people say like, oh, we should like neuter people or whatever, we should neuter rapists or whatever, it's like, no, that don't stop them.
Oh yeah.
You know?
The deformity was first revealed in court when actress Jessica Mann, one of Harvey Weinstein's accusers, said she left feeling compassionate for him after she saw his deformed genitals.
Yeah. Whoa. That's low key like probably the worst thing you could do to Harvey Weinstein too, because like saying like, oh man, oh that sucks, like all of a sudden you're no longer, not to say that this is the way to deal with it obviously, but I'm saying that like if you think about the psychology behind it, if you think about like what motivates his actions, obviously he's like a purely evil person, but the reason why he's engaging in these actions,
he's so angry
is
about
because he cares more about power and dominating the other person, and that's the only way he can get off.
But you know what's interesting is that when you read of all the accusations, it was always like coerced sexual activity. Like he would go in the shower and make him watch them shower, and you're like, well, you know he's like physically disgusting.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to look at him or will get turned on from him. But now knowing he had a deformed penis, you can only imagine that the only reaction, and he knew it was just disgust and horror, and he liked that.
You know, you get that crotch rot.
Yeah, like the quartering.
Yeah, it's wild.
All right, guys, thank you for watching. That's the whole show. I'm just kidding. It's a commercial break. I don't know what's the joke. We'll be right back.
Time to take a short break.
Thank you to Raycon. By now, you've probably seen about 1,000 gift guides for the holiday season. Gifts for mom, gifts for guys, gifts for your neighbor's cousin's dog.
There's dogs can use them?
Well, I don't think we're not talking about Raycons yet.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Could they use them? I don't know. You could study all those gift
guides. They could benefit from the bass boosting.
Right.
I think.
Dogs like bass.
Yeah.
At least my cool ass dogs do. You could study all those gift guides and shop at 10 different places, or you could just start shopping at Raycon and get a gift everyone is going to love. Raycon wireless earbuds. I love these earbuds. They're comfortable. They're slick. They've got all these music settings, which is really great. They've got a pure mode, a balance mode, a bass mode. And I'll be honest, it's just as good as all these like super expensive name brands that you know about. It's half the price. It's just that simple, folks. Raycon gives you that amazing audio quality wherever you go. Whether you use them to exercise, wind down, work out, pump up. They're useful for anyone on the list, and even better, for you. They start at half the price, as other premium audio brands. And with their latest model, you get 3 sound profiles to make everything you're listening to sound just as good as it should. I already mentioned those: pure mode, balanced mode, bass mode. Raycon's available in 5 stylish colors, so you can pick a perfect one for everyone on your list. And with free shipping and returns, gift giving is easier than it has ever been. The holidays are coming up faster than you think. Now is the time to knock out that gift list and avoid the last-minute shipping scramble, especially because right now my listeners will get 15% off site-wide with the code HOLIDAY at buyraycon.com/leftovers. Go to buyraycon.com/leftovers and use the code HOLIDAY to get 15% off your entire Raycon order. buyraycon.com/leftovers. Thank you. All right, let's get to some stuff here.
We covered some really important.
We've been covering good ground.
I've learned so much today.
It's true.
Okay, it was
fun.
only I wanted to give the gift of knowledge back to you a little bit about Harvey Weinstein's penis.
Actually, it is actually good
obviously
that I
don't know if Ryan looks the part at all. No,
Okay,
not
well,
saying that
they do. So the thing is that Ryan Kavanaugh and Harvey Weinstein have a physical resemblance. You would assume.
I would not say that part. Okay.
You
I
wouldn't say
cannot
that?
deal with a lawsuit. Okay, please.
I'm saying that.
Okay.
Yeah. And the public is confused.
Yeah.
Maybe not you.
I still want to know. Like
You already said it, by the way.
Yeah.
You already
No, I did not.
You literally said he kind of looks like Harvey Weinstein.
Okay, wait. You can't sue someone for that. I do.
He is suing me for that. He says it's defamation. In one of his lawsuits, he literally said I defamed him by saying he looks like Harvey Weinstein.
What's really fucked up is when you went back in time and convinced him to tweet that in 2016, August of 2016, though.
Yeah.
For, like his defense of his body double, allegedly body double. We don't know if there was a contractual obligation to appear as body double for Harvey Weinstein.
But it's true. Nobody forced him to publicly defend Harvey and
Call him a survivor.
Yeah, he is he is alive still. So technically
Very
that's
poor
true.
choice of words.
Yeah.
Very poor.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's deliberate when he's the real survivor, like not the fucking victims. So gross.
Love that about him.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Jordan Peterson? He's selling a bust of his head.
Do I?
This is awesome. And I've kind of just basically been on a bit of a Jordan Peterson kick lately. He tweeted this out, free shipping, and it's just like a bust of his dome. All glory to the great lobster god or whatever. And what's interesting is that you can get it in bronze.
Ooh, you get in bronze too?
How much is the bronze one?
Don't purchase the bronze one because obviously, I'm white. And the bronze one actually is inappropriate.
My skin color is not accurate.
Men.
What's interesting is that if he's being sold among other great men like Napoleon Bonaparte, Friedrich Nietzsche.
That is not how hot Napoleon.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
They
He
just
didn't look like
retconned
that.
him. That's bullshit.
Well, the makers are French, so it's their bias.
Of course, yeah.
Friedrich Nietzsche. They all look kind of like
Napoleon
hot as
Bonaparte.
fuck.
He was the best looking man.
This, I believe, is Poseidon. I don't know who the fuck that is. Oh,
Dostoevsky?
Yeah, Dostoevsky.
Yeah, I grew up in Turkey, so I'm very familiar with
Marcus
Russian
Aurelius.
unfortunately.
Chopin. And then, of course, Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, a famous French thinker.
I mean, it's just bizarre. First of all,
Maybe he's French-Canadian?
It's $360, and he is promoting it. And I just find it so vain. Like, bro, you should not be authorizing people to sell this. Where would we be without busts giving glory to me?
Also, he does not look like that.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's a pretty decent
I'm not gonna
recreation.
hate on the, yeah.
It's a pretty decent recreation.
It looks like a face, in the Haunted Mansion.
What's up? Is Jordan Peterson over 6 foot? Is that why you're shitting on his bust? Is that what's going on?
He is tall. Yeah.
Do I have to defend him now?
I think this is an accurate depiction, Dan. What are you pulling this up for? First of all, that's a weird photo.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're trying to prove. It
It's,
didn't like
it's one of the, I just Googled Jordan Peterson. It's the third photo on
It's
Google
a deep
Images.
fried.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's on an anti Jordan Peterson kick here.
Yeah, be fair in your criticism, Dan.
Okay, let me find a better picture.
not
Because he's a dirty little tall. That's
Do
why.
you hate addicts? Is that why?
Wow. Wow. I didn't say that. Wow.
Do you hate recovering addicts, bro? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's fucked.
Wow.
Where would we be without...
He's about to tweet it then like, come over here and say that to my face and I'll show you
fuck
the
you up.
the benzos, bucko.
Yeah, what was that? He recently started threatening people on... I'll fuck you in the ass, buddy, until you love me.
Yeah, he's...
Come
It's
over
just so
here,
funny
Dan.
that
I'll
these-
fuck
Oh
you
right,
up.
he quote tweeted himself,
Yeah.
threatening himself.
Yeah. It's always funny though because he's such a frail ass. Like he's Canadian. Sorry, like most Canadians are automatically. They're just like even if they're jacked.
Come say that to my face and we'll see who needs a benzo, bucko.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I was like, this has to be Photoshopped.
I've retweeted it. It's so good. I love that he's just like. He's the guy who cries thinking about like the destruction of Western civilization by, a gay Marxists or whatever. But then he's also like, I'll beat your ass, bucko. It's like, no, you won't. You're like 70 years old and you almost died drinking apple cider. Like, yeah, what I got to do in defense? I'm just going to bring a fucking glass of apple cider.
Throw it in his face.
Spiral back. Yeah, you spiral back.
I'll fucking throw apple cider in your face. You'll melt like the villain from Bugs Bunny. Or Roger Rabbit. Remember at the end of Roger Rabbit?
I've never seen it, but
anyone got that?
Yeah, no, I got your reference.
Thank
Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, what's Christopher Lloyd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Listen, if you get
here's a buzz. Now that's what his buzz should look like.
Yeah. That's the irony with the books on the ground, which I always also have, is that like his room has never been clean.
It's always been a fucking mess.
Yeah, never been clean.
Well, anyway, this could be yours for $360. I was wondering if we should buy one. Just
what do you get? I mean, I'll get one. I'm going to do a cum tribute though. You can't stop.
Oh shit, bro. We could bukkake his bust. A theme tribute.
On his bust.
Where would we be without men? We need more semen on my bust.
Yeah.
Come on over here, Hassan, and give me your load.
Okay, I jokingly said that, but like people that buy that someone's going to do that.
Oh, for sure.
And,
well,
and
now
that
you
said
said
it,
it,
fan. No, not even before I said it.
Just out of pure love and adoration.
100%.
I don't
also like weirdo incels that love him. You know what I mean? For the most part. I mean, not anymore, but
come over here and let me see your cock.
All right, let me ask you something here, and you can tell me if this is something that you don't want to talk about or elaborate. But you've had Jordan Peterson on
twice, yeah.
Yeah, back when you used to be a little bit closer to the center right, I would say, from my point of view.
I wouldn't. Okay.
How did you? No, on certain issues. But how did you feel? Like, what was it that was so captivating about him?
Okay, so first of all, when we first invited Jordan, I wasn't super familiar with him. I just saw kind of the phenomenon around him.
Yeah.
And he is a doctor. He's a psychologist of some renown. And I was like, well, I'd seen him on other shows. And I thought, and then someone was like, hey, you should have this guy on. And I was like, okay. I was inviting everyone on at the time. And so he was on, and we didn't talk about politics or anything. We talked about like psychology and shit like that. So I found it really interesting. Just, I thought the conversation was great. It was a really interesting conversation. I didn't know anything about his politics on like, he's obviously transphobic, and
yeah,
he has all kinds of, well, we've covered like, for example, recently on the podcast.
No, I know your current position on him. I'm just saying,
no, I thought he was very interesting from a clinical standpoint. He's really articulate. He sounds good. He can grapple with complex like ideas that we talked about, and it was a really great, captivating conversation. Everybody loved it.
I got to show. Do you look at the Discord?
Is that a real photo?
That's a real photo.
Oh, so he is a Roger Rabbit villain.
That's from that's like old Jordan Peterson. Like I feel like he's always been kind of like
he's an incel.
Yeah, for sure.
I tip my fedora to you, lady.
Tip, my
I've
lady.
got a feather in my cap in your honor.
I have the most Reddit karma out of anyone here.
If only you knew how much Reddit karma I had, you'd be on your knees sucking my dick right now.
I remember when we had him on, it was very early into me working for you, Ethan, and I didn't know anything about him at all when he came on. And I too, for the first probably hour and a half of the episode that he was on.
Did he save you, Dan?
Well, I just,
I was a lost man.
He was mostly just talking about self-help, actualization, that kind of stuff. And, that's not really my jam, but I could see why people found him interesting. He's very articulate and everything. I remember it was about an hour and a half in, though, when he started, he mentioned cultural Marxism for the first time. And that was like the moment where I raised an eyebrow. I was like, what?
I still don't know what that means.
Cultural Marxism is literally the exact same modernized propaganda version of what Nazis used to say about cultural Bolshevism,
I've been like, ever since he said that word, I was like, I've been trying to be like, what is that?
It's literally the Republican modern day conservative equivalent to Frankfurt School, Jews control the media, and academia, and that
he's
they
not.
are
I will say in his
responsible for
defense, he is not anti-Semitic. I've heard him.
No. I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I think he's just a regular conservative, and there's a lot of people who are regular conservatives who are repeating, who are repeating basically watered down like fascist talking points. That doesn't mean that they themselves are like ideologically fascist or anything. Like they're not fucking reading like Culture of Critique and being like, yeah, this is real. It's more so that they're repeating talking points because it makes sense to them. And it's instead of like Jews, the cultural Marxism is just Marxists, like whoever is in academia, socialists and Marxists that are like, that are leading to the degeneracy of the West, the Western civilization that is supreme. It's now falling apart because of feminism, women in the workplace, gay people and trans people being able to like coexist openly in society, immigration. All of this stuff is a product of cultural Marxism, is what Nazis used to say. They would say it's cultural Bolshevism. Now regular conservatives just say cultural Marxism.
I still don't know what cultural Marxism means. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I understand what they're trying to say, but to this day, it's like Jordan Peterson's a man for the masses, right? Like the common man, they love him, red pill, whatever. Like his plebeian, he's talking to these men who are not, I'm just assuming, not super well read on all these complex political ideas.
Don't worry, neither is he.
Well, he keeps saying these big grandiose words like cultural Marxism, and I still don't fucking know. Like, what is it? Cultural. Okay, we're talking about the culture. Marxism, which is like, communism, right?
It's the idea that academics that have a ideological predisposition towards like Marxism, or whatever conservatives consider to be Marxism, are basically infiltrating all of our colleges, all of our institutions, and dictating culture and trying to create the next generation of Marxists by brainwashing them.
That's interesting because he never explicitly defines it like that. But if that, so like his theory.
Well, that's why he got owned by fucking dumpster diving raccoon Slavoj Žižek when he famously said, "Where are the Marxists?" Like he said that, and Jordan Peterson was like, "Oh, I don't know," like he had nothing for that because there aren't that many Marxists.
It's a fancy buzzword that.
Now, not saying that Wikipedia is the most reputable source, but I was actually surprised to see that their article about it is literally part of their series on anti-Semitism.
Because it is. It is a modern. It is a modern rendition, but it's just like this. Okay, now Republicans don't say America was founded on Christian values; they say Judeo-Christian values. They just updated it. They tweaked it. The in-group now features Jews as well, to a certain degree, and that's a conditional relationship that will, and most likely, the moment that there's any sort of like serious fascist power grab, that will go away. Okay, but it's just they're like, yeah, we're welcoming white Hispanics into the in-group, and we're welcoming Jews into the in-group. That's why they say Judeo-Christian values now.
Interesting. Well,
that's the main.
Yeah. So I mean,
alt-right and alt-right is the anti-Semitism. Are you going to do overt anti-Semitism, or are you going to bake in without recognizing that you're engaging in like anti-Semitic conspiracy theories?
And somehow the Jews are always first to go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
that said, his fascination with Soviet art is a weird wrinkle in his whole thing. I remember he talked about this when he came on our show too. He is like an avid collector of Soviet art.
Well, the thing that's real interesting about that hobby, which I actually think is cool, is that he's like, if you go on eBay, you can buy all this like original Soviet art for like next to nothing.
Yeah, I love Soviet art.
And it's beautiful original art, so I get that. You know, it is really cool.
Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin. You know who said that?
Who?
Do you know who said it?
Forgot his name.
It's Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Oh,
he put a mega stank on it. Do it again, Zach.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, Steven Seagal.
Vladimir Putin.
Allegedly.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a king. He's a god amongst men.
Let's talk about Joe Rogan now.
Oh,
with
yeah.
his grandpa Instagram shit posts. Yeah, this was a weird take by Joe. If you need any more evidence that he's completely fallen, here's all you need to see. Here he posted this. So on the top you have authoritarian, on the right, libertarian on the bottom left. So strongmen would be, Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he... I don't think Joe Rogan understands the graph. Like, I don't think he's like, hey, I'm going to red pill my audience. Like, I'm secretly a Nazi. I think he's he's a gorilla. And he was just like, oh, this is good.
Dude, at what point do we stop doing like the ignorance?
No. The impact is still incredibly.
He's not that dumb. Like, he knows what this says. Authoritarian, right? Like, he knows what that means. It's fucking Nazis.
Well, most people don't know what the fuck the political compass meme is unless they're like hyper online. And my entire community is extremely online. So, and I am also. So when I see this, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're literally promoting. You're basically saying that Nazis are strong men and the good times are the libertarian right wingers, which, a little too pedophilic for me, but, for my taste. But maybe that's what they mean by good times. And then it breeds weak men, and then weak men breed hard times. It's a super old trope that the alt-right has routinely used. And this is like a classic Nazi meme. There's like a million different versions of this. Old, like 2016 era Nazi memes. And he's just like posting them on his Instagram. Like an old man.
But the implication, of course, being that anything left is bad. You've got weak men and hard times on the left, and on the right you've got good, strong men and good times on the right. So,
what's he saying here? Like, we are in Kali Yuga, the age of conflict. All the chaos we're seeing right now is predicted in Hinduism thousands of years ago. Civilizations move in predictable cycles, and we're in the lower left-hand square of the chart. Do your best.
We're in the weak man part.
So what he's trying to say is, like, first of all, Joe Rogan would be on the lower left part of that chart, technically.
Yeah, I mean, what is he actually doing? What are you doing that's hard right now? What are you doing to be the strong man right now, Joe?
Elk meat. He's eating elk meat.
You're being paid hundreds of millions of dollars by Spotify. You're living in your special little ranch in Texas. You're literally not doing anything for the betterment of society. What are you doing that makes you a strong man, other than actually lifting weights?
Yeah, he's lifting weights, so that means he's a strong man. Me, on the other hand, when I lift weights, I'm still a soy boy because I'm a leftist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how it works. Like, it's not. That's why
it's just pathetic. This whole masculinity thing. He's a fucking pathetic
fucking moron.
I think he's been criticized so much that he's just. I think he's just. How do I say? He's
lost the plot.
He's definitely lost the plot, but he's kind of just. What's the word? He's kind of just retracted back and fallen into the people that support him and just surrounding himself with the yes men and all the people. So he's surrounded by.
Yeah, the people that give him unconditional support are clout sharks that want to ride the wave. Like, they will do anything and everything. Nothing Joe Rogan says is ever too far or bad. They will change or even tailor their own point of view for the most part to agree with Joe Rogan.
Right.
And they get rewarded handsomely for it too, because he still does capture a gigantic audience.
Well, the truth is, like, and even now to this day, you know, he is such a gatekeeper to the comedy world. Like podcasters specifically who need to go on there and suck the teat of his audience, that people will fucking go on that show and co-sign the shit that he's saying and promoting because they have to for his career. Career.
Yeah, one thing that I find as an old school Joe Rogan head who used to watch him like way back in the day before even like he started bringing on like Milo Yiannopoulos and all these right wingers was that he went through the regular pattern of like becoming more radicalized. Like I think he was a big like divorced wife guy. He would always talk about alimony. Like he would always talk about a buddy of mine that has,
he's never been
payments.
Divorced. He just
no, he hasn't been.
Yeah,
like a lot of his friends
find it interest. Okay,
so that was his like angle into men's right activists. A lot of people get radicalized by divorce court. A lot of men do. A lot of men. And
there's probably some truth to that, you know, with the alimony and stuff.
So he would always talk about that, but it was mostly just like DMT, moon landing was fake, you know, stuff like that. And then he started having, and this is friend of mine, Felix Biederman at Chapo Trap House. He talked about this as well. He's like, he just started having media guys on. You know what I mean? And these guys have coached talking points. They have like clear interest in like disseminating misinformation.
They're the real cultural.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say they're the cultural fascists.
Yeah, they are the cultural fascists.
Yeah,
and they're getting paid handsomely.
They're agents
to promote
there
this,
to infiltrate this
to promote this point of view. And then his show is like ever since there was like waves, right? Where he really was like hamming on the right wing stuff. He was basically making the careers of like literal people who turned out to be Nazis, like Stefan Molnier.
Oh yeah,
Milo Yiannopoulos. Like he had all these people on. But back then there was only one point that he had that he would always be an advocate for, and that was weed. Right? He would actually challenge people. Other than that, he was a chameleon. Like he always adopted whoever his guest was and adopted their point of view, except for weed. And in some instances he would push back on Dave Rubin on like, you know, regulations and the need for them for contractors and whatnot, or, you know, helping poor people out with social safety nets and like anti-war stuff like that. Now he still defends weed, even though he doesn't have to that much because it's more normalized and it's, you know, decriminalized in a lot of places. That other thing that he now routinely talks about and can't shut the fuck up about and actually defends relentlessly is like COVID conspiracies.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the fuck that happened. I think it just broke his brain.
That's when I think the COVID is when it took a really
and he like moved to Austin.
Horrible turn. Yeah.
And now he even when he had like Dr. Rhonda Patrick on, who's an old friend of his, like he was debating her about how she's possibly wrong and he's right. In the latest episode when he's talking with Jocko Willink, he's like going through articles and Jamie's pulling up the article and giving additional context that immediately like destroys the narrative that he's trying to build, and he's just like pushing past it as quickly as possible because like he doesn't want to recognize that he's in the wrong. He's like too deep in the anti-COVID
I think he fell into this trap that I see a lot where it's like he's now cultivated an audience that holds him prisoner to his own ideas. For example, the ivermectin, the COVID, there's so many people that have such a strong belief in that. And if people deviate from that a little bit, then it's like you're out of the pack. You're not with us anymore. And I think he's become a prisoner to his own ideology now. And that if he deviates, he's going to get canceled by his own fans. He's just a prisoner now.
Yeah.
With the COVID stuff.
It also does take, unironically, a big man, a strong man, a confident man to recognize and own up to their mistakes.
What are you saying?
I think it's very weak and very selfish and very childish for Joe Rogan to refuse to see the other side and refuse to admit that, like, okay, maybe I went a little too ham on the fucking COVID stuff and that I'm wrong. And there's been plenty of fucking scientists that have come on my show that I've like basically bullied into submission. You know what I mean? By being like,
are you saying that on the political spectrum, where would he fit on the scale of like the strength of a man?
I don't really, he would, He would be on the bottom left for sure.
Okay, a weak man.
He is a weak man.
Yeah.
For refusing to stray away and diving further and further into the cesspool of COVID misinfo.
By the way, here's another meme he posted, and this is like some boomer ass fucking shit. And he got like over 1 million likes, like way more engagement than he usually gets on his posts, which he usually get like 150,000.
That's how you know Instagram is like no longer the young and like hip. It's over. It's no longer the young platform.
Yeah, it's Facebook. Well, everyone's on TikTok now.
Yeah, exactly. Which I am as well.
I love TikTok.
I am so addicted to TikTok.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok now more than any social media
I
app.
spend hours on it, and my For You page is fucked.
My For You page is wild, dude. But what I love about TikTok, going on a little bit of a tangent, is that you can find anything there, bro. I don't care how long you spend on Instagram, how long you spend on YouTube, Twitter. You will not see this shit on my feed. For example, let's say a 7-year-old dude dancing in drag in an abandoned shed with 20 likes. That shit ends up on my fucking For You page.
It's nuts. I mean, I like hot girls, and I like like OnlyFans girls and stuff like that. And then I like
that, yeah.
And then I like I'll look at like weird compilations of like deer hunters like talking about how let's go Brandon, that sort of shit. So TikTok, I'm breaking the algorithm's brain. So TikTok finds a way to show me OnlyFans girls that literally are promoting their OnlyFans on my For You page, and their OnlyFans profiles are like literally them in like all fucking deer hunting camo getting fucked.
Oh shit!
But like not actually on TikTok.
So they merged your two interests.
It's insane. It's like like it's like an OnlyFans girl with like a "Let's Go Brandon" hashtag. Deer hunting, looking for white.
Is that your fantasy to fuck a MAGA girl?
No.
Okay.
But
sure?
But if you look at my, I don't care. Like I don't have a preference like that.
Would you date a MAGA girl?
I have dated one of my ex-girlfriends was like very conservative from Alabama, and we broke up because of it. Like I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Here's conservative Barbie. This might be a dream girl for you.
No. Ew. I do watch her a lot, though.
All of Trump supporters are in a cult and obsessed. Oh, really? Well, okay. Is she proving the point? I don't know.
Yeah, she's saying we are.
Yeah.
Where's your daddy?
By the way, I wanted to show this meme. So he posted this Halo. This is like, by the way, he's like 15 years late to this meme.
Yeah.
The year is 2034. The Cash Me Outside girl is president. There are 67,298 genders. It's illegal to have an opinion. I'm the last straight male. This is my story.
Yeah. I love this meme because it's like the Cash Me Outside girl. Okay.
This was literally made 10 years ago.
Yes.
And he just found it.
Yes. He's posting it like, yeah, this is so funny. Like, dude, you're a comedian. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I forget he's a comedian sometimes.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
This is like literally cancer, anti-comedy.
This is the comedy cemetery. This is where jokes go to die, is Joe Rogan's Instagram page.
Even if I were to take like the most centrist position on this, I would say like, you know what kills comedy? Just seeking validation from a group of individuals who will just fucking clap like a bunch of, like a bunch of fucking seals at SeaWorld exclusively at whatever you pump out because it agrees with your point of view, your preconceived notion, your biases, right? And that's precisely what this is. Everyone is liking that because, oh, I agree. Yeah, he's right. And maybe this will own the libs. It's like, no, motherfucker, this shit is like, this is so bad. Even liberals don't get mad at this anymore. It's like so old that even like the most rad lib, like fucking SJW or whatever is not going to get mad at this because it's laughable.
But the guy, it's just, he's so desperate to be the victim. It's like, it's illegal to have an opinion. It's like you're paid hundreds of millions of dollars to spread COVID misinformation. As far as I'm aware, you're not being oppressed, bro.
No, no, Joe Rogan is not even remotely oppressed.
He's oppressed by the 70,000 genders. It's like, dude, have you not been able to like get on that page yet? I mean, it's just sad. So anyway,
Joe Biden has a better position on gender than Joe Rogan,
who's like 200 years old.
You remember that video where like the girl comes up, the Turning Point USA girl comes up to Joe Biden and is like, "How many genders are there, Joe Biden?" And he's like, At least 3.
There you go. That's a good answer. He's trying. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to answer that question.
I don't know either. No,
I don't know
my
how many
answer.
genders
My
there are.
answer is the meme. It's like I don't know. I just got here.
I think that's actually a pretty good answer.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got here.
All right,
That's what you say.
I think what Joe actually said is a pretty good answer. At least 3.
Yeah, at least 3.
That's great. It's like
a very slick moment from Joe.
It's like, what is the actual right answer? I don't know. As many.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I accept all genders. Here's the yes man in his comments, Joe. Dead laughing. Are you fucking seriously dead laughing?
Dude, that is real.
The
punk.
real punk.
The real
punk is when you wear a button-up suit with your fucking with your little tie.
Look at this
all
guy
the way up to your neckline.
Look at this guy crying and clapping. The Cash Me Outside girl, fucking top tier comedy. I've never heard that one.
It's so good.
Oh, this is the Nelk guy.
You got a Nelk boy. Nelk sighting. Full send moment.
Okay, first of all, as Bradley Martin, the steroids have rotted his brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so
are you still sure you want to go on male enhancements? Because you'll end up like Bradley Martin,
No
bro.
shot.
You're gonna end up typing yos on
super
Joe.
hot and jacked. Yeah, dude. That's
You keep saying you want to go on roids. I'm urging you against it.
I want to go work out at the zoo.
I'm just
Or
telling you,
whatever the
bro. You
fuck
don't need steroids. Don't take steroids.
Not yet, but when my T levels decline, dude, I'm fucking.
You can take.
That's disgusting.
That's natty.
That's
natty, baby.
No, I don't think he says he's natty.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Google Liver King, Dan. You know about the Liver King?
Oh my God.
He's one of my favorites on TikTok.
Me too.
His body is so
I love him. I was just literally watching videos of him and like making fun of him with my friends this
I love Liver King. He's all over my feed. I'm fascinated by him.
Me too.
So do you think he's natty?
Fuck no.
Look at his abs. Have you ever seen abs like
get
that?
The fuck out of here. He says he's
zoom
natty.
up on his abs. It looks like he has ab implants. I mean, I've never seen abs like that.
He says he's natty, but like, no, of course he's not fucking natty, dude. Are you kidding me?
Hold on. Look, let me.
His veins.
Okay, let me pull up his TikTok.
Is this the dude that eats like 20 patties?
He'll eat like 20 patties. He has like bone marrow. Like he eats raw. He eats like raw beef, raw liver.
He eats liver with every meal.
Yeah, he's the liver king. So
hold on, let me show because I love this guy. I'm glad you're familiar with him.
Oh, dude, I love him, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Look how red he is always.
Yeah, he's super red.
He always looks like he's got like thyroid problems or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Wait, why is it everything but okay? Liver King. Here, this is what I want. But he's super fucking interesting. He seems rich too. I guess he sells some weird supplements.
Yeah.
Well, here I don't.
Liver King here.
So here, these are the ones. So this is his resting body.
Yeah.
He looks like a Ninja Turtle. His abs look like the back of a Ninja Turtle shell.
He's awesome. I love him. Like, first of all, I've said this before. Like, getting that body, steroids, no steroids, doesn't matter. Like, it is a profound accomplishment, even with Bradley Martin and stuff. So let's dispel this rumor or notion that like, oh, if I just did steroids, I would look like that. No, you wouldn't. That requires a tremendous amount of work.
This guy is insanely dedicated. That's obvious.
So whenever I see people like that, I still respect them regardless. I'm sorry. I know people
But you
get mad at
shouldn't
me.
lie about taking steroids. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I do think that's silly.
I mean, it's just as harmful as like girls saying that their bodies are natural when it's not. I mean, it's fucked up. It's harmful.
Yeah, but these keto dudes, these like primal dudes, like especially Liver King, because he like has a routine.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays he rests, but on Saturday he does a 2-mile
simulated hunt.
Yeah, simulated hunt.
He goes, on Sunday we simulate a hunt. We got to go pretend like we got a carcass, and then we feast.
Okay, so please pull up his latest simulated hunt video where he throws a spear at like a fake deer.
Yeah.
It's on his Instagram.
Wait, hold on. I want to watch him
It's like
eat
the
a meal.
third one. I literally looked at this morning.
I'm gonna watch. The people need to watch him eat.
Fast by doing a simulated successful hunt. Now it is time to refeed, and we're going to start with 30 grams of a delicious protein shake. We got liver because liver is king, 3 ounces. We have a huge chunk of femur bone. Yes, you know it. All of that bone marrow is going to be going here. We have some raw testicle, about 2 to 3 ounces of raw
testicles, baby. You know what it is. You know what the fuck it is. That's dedication.
That's so nasty.
You know how you get abs like that? Eating raw testes, bruh.
It's just so nasty. But here, pull up that one. Yeah. Look, watch. So this is How many men out there are doing what we are hardwired to do? Are you fighting, hunting, providing, protecting, preserving? You don't have to go all in and start throwing spears. You can fight by looking for opportunities to scare you. Okay, so let's watch.
By the way, he's so jacked, like, I don't even think he'd be good in a fight.
Hold on. Oh, dude, you got him, except you couldn't even hit center mass, dumbass. That fucking deer would have gotten away, Liver King.
You think so?
You didn't have 8 other tries. You couldn't have just shot this again and again and again until you actually hit fucking center mass, dude.
I'm actually gonna step in favor of Liver King here.
No shot. That deer would have gotten away.
Back in the day, our biggest competitive advantage is that we're endurance. We have 2 legs. We can out-endure any animal. You stick them with the spear, and then you chase them down. You follow the blood trail. You would definitely get that.
Damn, you are a Liver King.
Yeah,
head. You're a liver head.
I mean, I got to stand up for Liver King on this one.
All I'm saying is like it would have looked cooler if he actually fucking hit center mass on that. You know what I mean? He just
what makes you think this isn't the 30th try and this is the best shot they've got?
Yeah, that's why he gave up after. He's like, "Fuck this! All right, put this up, Deborah."
I personally don't think he would have ever landed that shot on a real deer.
On a fucking.
They would have seen that coming from like a mile away.
Exactly. So the thing that is also hilarious about this is like, because my trainer loves him, loves him, and talks about him all the time, and I love dunking on Liver King, but also like I'm fascinated by him. He's very entertaining,
bro.
So 2 things. One, are you familiar with the concept of breatharians or vegetarians, but for breath?
They just breathe.
So these kinds of gurus,
is that what you mean? They just live on.
live on sunlight and
yes,
breath.
I'm familiar with that.
So they're all fucking fake. Obviously, you would die right after a certain point.
Yeah,
and they always used to. I mean, they used to do this back in the day. The thing is, that's literally what Liver King is doing with his dietary habits, and also what he is omitting from the public record of like what his true regimen looks like. Right?
You think he's lying about what he eats?
I think he eats that sort of stuff, but it's not every meal. Like, I don't think he, he probably eats like chicken and broccoli and shit. Like, he doesn't fucking just eat
He
like
has carbs
liver.
in there. He carbs up.
Yeah, he eats potatoes. They look delicious.
He says, and we got carbs today because I earned it.
Yeah, and maple syrup.
Well, the maple syrup's on the liver every meal, bro.
Yeah.
You see? You underestimate me.
No. You and I are both liver heads. We're just on the different end of the spectrum on liver heads. I'm skeptical. You're fully tapped in.
Yeah, I'm simping for the Liver King.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny about the whole Liver King online fandom, you could call it, is the debate over if he's natty or if whatever. It's pretty
bone and
interesting.
skin on sardines. We got a couple of ounces of some salmon eggs. We have a pile of potatoes. This is carb bowl number
Looks
1.
so good.
We got our vegetables, aka pork rinds. We got Liver King concoction.
He just called pork rinds vegetables.
Yeah, they do look like cauliflower from afar. So I always thought that's what that was. That's funny.
No, it's actually.
What is the concoction? I want to know. Do you know what that is?
I think it's some kind of yogurt, maple syrup, and like liver or ground organs or something. Yeah, it's disgusting. Oh, fuck. Wait, I want to show the ones with all the burger patties.
Yeah.
Here.
So he does the simulated hunt where he carries stuff. He does like a mile walk or something with like 200 pounds on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so the second thing I was going to say, now that you owned my first point on Liver King and him being fake.
Go ahead.
The second thing is like, dog, they did this out of necessity. Okay. Like all of those cavemen, if they had the opportunity to get fucking food delivered from their grocery store, would do that.
Well,
okay. Like, so it's profoundly privileged for us to
all right,
be
well,
like,
let me disagree with you there. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, if you want to be a fucking real caveman, then, what are you doing with the stove and hot water?
Yeah,
and,
don't live in a fucking, $2 million mega mansion in Louis Obispo. Or wherever,
liver with breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah,
we got
that's
3 ounces.
raw liver, man.
We have more liver on top of liver. This is liver pate left over from Thanksgiving. And we have a beautiful piece of bone marrow here. Little piece of femur bone.
I do fuck with the bone marrow, though. I don't know if I'd eat it raw,
every
but
patty that I would
he claims, and people debate, that he eats every patty.
I've seen him eat 4 patties. Like, there is one video of him eating, but he never actually shows how many patties he's eating. I mean, what is it, 20 patties?
We can count them up. Is this 1 or 2 right here?
No, it's 1.
That's 4, 7, 8. That's 10.
Patty.
Oh my God, that's 15 patties.
I could eat 10, like easy. So I'm not.
But after the 10th, it's gonna get hard.
Yeah.
And all that liver and shit. Okay.
And yes,
he says he does.
Joke. I always say that. Get used to it. I'll probably be having this section right here.
Okay, so he does it.
Liver King's having for dinner today.
He said he's only eating half.
Liver King here. Welcome back.
He's the real deal, guys.
My favorite video is of him shooting the Beyond Meat. Okay. He shoots the Beyond Meat. Okay, because like, haha, fuck, fuck meat substitutes. Which like, I am a fucking meat boy. I love meat.
I don't know why you gotta hate on like meat substitutes.
No,
though.
but
like,
he
that's got
doesn't.
nothing to do with you.
So he shoots it, and then if you look at the comments, he has like this long fucking.
Get this shit. No music. Look at his back. It looks fucking cancerous.
He looks awesome.
It looks like he has cancer.
Well, I mean, he says he doesn't use sunscreen, so he's definitely gonna.
Oh yeah,
skin cancer is an issue,
bro. Come on, man. No wonder he's so red all the time.
Yeah.
Like a human hot dog.
Dude, I love him so much. But the Beyond Meat one, that's when I was sold on him, because him and his wife control the account. And someone was like, well, I'm vegan. Like, why would you say this, Liver King? And he wrote this like entire fucking dissertation under it. Like, vegans are incredibly ethical. And, I love vegans. And I'm like, bro, this is under a video where you shot a Beyond Meat.
Well, why did he shoot the Beyond Meat?
Yeah,
Why would he
that's
do
what I'm
such a
saying.
thing?
He's a kind-hearted man. That's when I realized.
No, he does seem like a good guy.
Yeah.
That's part of the. If he seemed like a douche, I wouldn't even fuck.
That's
with
when I realized, like, Liver King, you're like an onion. We're peeling different layers.
It's layers, yeah.
And we're peering in, and
we're
seeing the real Liver King.
And there's all these videos about Liver King, and they're all interesting. I love the whole thing. And I'm not even into fitness or anything. I just find it disgusting and weird and interesting.
You should get Liver King to train you.
I should get him on the show. What the fuck?
Yeah, get him on the show and have him train you.
Are you kidding me? I'd die. That chain probably weighs the same amount as me. I'd
It's
just
120
like rumble.
You can carry it.
You know about that chain?
120 pounds, yeah.
So was that even impressive what he was doing?
Yeah. 120 pounds is a lot of weight. I have a weight vest that's like 80 pounds. That's a lot.
Why are you saying that I can do it then?
You can do it. I think you could do it.
You goofing on me?
Your body. No. I think you could carry a 120 pound chain for sure.
Over my shoulders, maybe for
if it rested on you like that, you could stand up.
I'm confused. Is it impressive for Liver King to do? Because
do you want me to bring my 80-pound weight vest next week so you can try and put it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
feel weird.
I'm sure I could do it.
Yeah.
But what's so impressive about if I can do it? It's not impressive.
Well, if you're walking around with it for a mile, then it's insane.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, it's the repetition, the endurance. Like that's when it becomes a workout.
Got it.
Putting it on once for like 3 seconds and like standing up straight, you can do it.
Yeah, I can do that. All right, let's talk about first. I want to talk about Dave Rubin being a dumbass, of course, and a freak show. Dave Rubin always has to be the victim, as all right-wing grifters are. That's basically their whole identity is like, white victimhood. So he says, in a time when we are all expected to be obsessed with other people's health, what should I do about this obese man whose belly is falling into my seat? He's more at risk for COVID too. Should I report him? Show him YouTube fitness videos? What would a good obedient citizen do?
Yeah. When I was really fat, I saw one YouTube fitness video from a random person who was sitting next to me, and I was like, wow, it's over. Now I have recognized I'm fat.
Now the rock song starts playing in your head.
Yeah. It's about drive, it's about power.
We stay hungry. So he took a creep shot of this is Dave Rubin, by the way. He's flying coach. What a fucking scumbag. Like, to be honest, like, you're gonna sell your soul as a gay man in simping for people that hate you, and you're still flying coach.
You're right. He is a broke boy.
It's like, if you're gonna sell your soul like that you should at least be in first class, bitch. You're selling your soul for dimes on the dollar.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought his channel was doing better. Like, surprising that he's like still, relegated to coach.
Yeah, because it just goes to show you that while they'll pay him to be the obedient dance monkey, but they'll never let him in the
real big boys club
class.
Well, I think, but that's also partially because like he is no drip. Okay, he has no swag.
You need swag.
And he's just so boring.
Get behind that curtain.
Like when I say swag, I don't mean like actually good articles of clothing or anything. He's just like incredibly boring. Like, he's not a very entertaining person.
He's not insightful. He's not smart.
Yeah.
He's not interesting. He's literally just the poster child for how easy it is to make a career out of grifting.
God damn, 11K views in one day, brother. I have a YouTube channel with 800,000 subs, and I'm pumping out videos that have at least 200K.
Yeah,
every day.
Yeah,
like
you know, your channel does well. I enjoy it too. I watch all those clips.
This is surprising that Dave Rubin is like, oh my god.
Yeah, so like
you have a single
basically
video over 100K?
When I was in character as the uncle, what was my name when we were doing the Thanksgiving?
Uncle Hank.
Uncle Hank. I feel like I could have a more successful career than Dave Rubin as Uncle Hank.
I use Dave Rubin as an example of like how easy it is to grift as a right winger on the internet, and like how you can still be, you can make a comfortable living as long as you just like repeat the right talking points.
Yeah.
Because he is just impossible to watch. He's just like not fun. He's not funny. He's not even like stupid enough. He's very stupid, but like he's somehow not stupid enough to like watch and clown on like JLP, for example. Jesse Lee Peterson.
He's just a towel. A wet towel, I mean.
Yeah,
because he's not fun. He's not educated. He's not insightful.
Yeah.
But anyway, he took a creep shot of a fat guy, and he's saying, I guess people asking you to wear a mask so that you don't spread a dangerous virus is the same as telling fat people they need to lose weight. I don't understand the logic there, buddy, but
no, I mean, this is a classic conservative trope, which is like, oh, if we're going to tell people to get the vaccine, well, what about the obesity problem?
Fat people, being fat is not contagious. It's stupid.
It's not, even though they will immediately point back to the study. It's like considered hereditary technically. Because like obesity, is it contagious? It's not a transmissible disease, okay? That's the proper term before someone tries to dunk on you with that. Because dietary habits you can basically get from your family members, and also
what about flying next to someone on a plane? Can you get fat from flying next to someone on a plane?
But you can get COVID.
You.
So the thing that's like also incredibly cringe about that, obviously, aside from like this dude is just bullying the guy who doesn't even know he's doing this to him for being fucking fat. Like, dude, this is what I say about fat shaming all the time. As a former fat who still thinks
you were never fat.
No, I was real fat back in the day. I used to be. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is there any pictures of you?
I wrote a HuffPo article like way back in the day. If you Google Hassan Piker fat, it'll come up. Yeah, they're the one on the left. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you were pretty chunky.
Yeah,
shout out.
That's not even my worst, but what I was gonna say is, and I'm still.
How old were you here?
I don't remember.
Well, there you go. Look at that, inspirational. Oh wow, you were fat.
That's not me.
I'm kidding. But look at you now, bro. Look at that himbo.
I mean, I don't look like that anymore.
Look at that, bro.
I definitely gained weight since COVID, and I'm now losing it again. But the thing, look at the young one.
I know, it's crazy.
God.
So, but what about
I had the glow up?
That's pretty awesome, though, that you can, get jacked.
Yeah,
and also just be super tall.
That was definitely always a benefit for sure. But it makes it a little bit harder to lose the weight and like look proportional when you're taller. But
wow, dude, really? This is a weird one. Is that really you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so your head is tiny.
It's just I'm wearing a XXL shirt.
I thought that was photoshopped, bro.
It's not photoshopped.
Hecker is mad.
Okay. It's just whatever. Okay. Enough about me and my
you look great,
normally sized head that kind of looks small sometimes. The thing I was just going to say is like, as far as fat shaming goes, like, first of all, empirical evidence shows that fat shaming does not work. And as a matter of fact, it hurts people and harms them and prevents them from losing weight because they go back to a depressive spiral of eating more to cope with that. Okay. So people that say like fat shaming helps me or fat shaming helps, like, no, it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. You're just being a dickhead. And I do fat shaming from time to time as well.
Yeah.
Hard not to. But like, if you think that fat people don't know that they're fat, let me tell you, no, they definitely do. They know every day. They know when they wake up. They know when they look in the mirror. it just hangs on them every single moment of their life. So you repeating that in public to dunk on them, it's not helpful.
Well, I think making fat shaming someone's like addiction shaming. It's like, you fucking junky piece of shit. It's like, people understand that's not helpful, but it's the same thing.
Look at the Discord.
Oh my God. It's about drive. It's about, I know who's more driven and I know who's more hungry.
I am.
I'm
more hungry.
Not now.
You don't even have to think about it, dude.
So was this a progress shot? What's the story on the photo on the left?
I didn't used to take a lot of photos, shirtless photos when I was really fat, but that was like after I'd already started working out.
Okay, so it was a progress pic.
Yeah.
That's good. Good for
But it was like the one that I could find that was like bad.
It's not that bad, but shout outs. You look great. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You put in the work.
It's about power. It's about drive.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do stay hungry and I do devour.
Absolutely.
Shouts out to The Rock.
Shouts out
Next
to the
president.
Liver King.
Shut up, bitch.
All right, come on, Rock. We're being nice.
Yeah, what the
for
fuck?
that.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Rock. I'll vote for you.
So I wanted to next talk about Lauren Boebert, who is basically just openly Islamophobic in the most disgusting way. To be honest with you, we really shouldn't even tolerate this kind of absolutely fucking disgusting racism in our country. She is such a disgusting creep.
Oh, yeah.
So there's this clip that surfaced, or I guess there's a series of clips. Is that right?
This clip was the original one that like got a lot of attention, but then we found out that this was her bit that she's been doing for years. It's been killing. This is a part of her tight five.
She's been taking the show on the road.
Yeah.
So here's Lauren Boebert. Here's the comment she refuses to apologize
Actually, I have
for.
an Ilhan story for you. So,
Let's hear it.
so the other night on the house floor was not my first Jihad Squad moment. So I was getting.
Not a lot of laughter there. She was pausing for applause.
You want to hit the full screen on there so we can
So,
see it in all
the
its
other night on the
glory?
house
I want
floor
to
was
see the
not
rustic
my
vibes in the
first
background.
Jihad Squad moment. So
Look at that clock in
I
the
was getting into an
background.
elevator with one of my staffers, and he and I we're leaving the Capitol. We're going back to my office, and we get in the elevator, and I see a Capitol police officer running hurriedly to the elevator. I see fret all over his face, and he's reaching, and I'm like, "What? I can't. The door's shutting. Like I can't open it. Like what's happening?" I look to my left, and there she is, Ilhan Omar.
Whoops.
And I said, "Well, she doesn't have a backpack. We should be fine."
Are they in Joe Rogan's studio right now? Is that where this is taking place?
Yeah, Joe Rogan's like, yeah, let's have Lauren Boebert
Oh
on.
yeah,
Seems like
brother.
a really smart lady.
Yeah, I heard she got good ideas.
Yeah, buddy of mine.
Ilhan Omar. And I said, "Well, she doesn't have a backpack. We should be fine."
You know what's ironic is that this is who actually carries a gun into the halls of Congress.
Yeah, she's fucking terrified.
And yet she's accusing Ilhan Omar of being a threat to her safety.
Yeah, remember the school shooting video she put out as a campaign ad where she was like, "Don't come to Congress tomorrow. Like, I'm bringing my Glock with me."
like it's just so ironic. Like, if anyone's a threat to safety, it's you.
She's like, "Marjorie, you're fine. You're one of the cool ones."
Wasn't she the one who was like, "I refuse to get metal detected"? After the January 6th, they're like, you have to go through a metal detector because we don't trust some of you psychos on the right. You're bringing weapons into the chamber.
You're bringing insurrectionists into the halls of Congress.
Yeah. And so she's like, I will not go through that metal detector.
She is. It seems like she's just like positioning herself as like a media personality, and that's why she's doing stuff like.
She just wants that Fox spot.
Yeah.
Fox Inc. Yeah, that's good money.
She has to go blonde.
Yeah,
though.
here, Boebert clashes with Capitol Police. What in the God's freaking...
I closed it right. I didn't think you were going to acknowledge it. So.
Yeah, Boebert clashes with Capitol Police after setting off
That
metal
was cool
detector.
as hell. What happened there?
Yeah, it's a little effect we have. Here, do it on Hassan. Yeah, sometimes we just deep fry it.
That's what you get for $7 gajillion.
Yeah. That's
when,
right.
when you put a studio like that together.
Only the best.
Yeah, we have a
Best
live special effects team that works. There's 20 of them on the lower level.
Yeah. It killed.
Yeah, they
So
love
we only
that.
had one floor to go, and I was like, do I say it or not? I looked over, and I said, oh, look, the Jihad Squad decided to show up for work today.
She's so happy.
While being strapped with a weapon.
It's your staffers on Twitter that talk for her. She's not tough in person. She doesn't, yes.
Yeah, so I mean, that's just openly racist, a freak show. It's disgusting. It's harmful.
If there's
it's
a person who's the
psychotic.
toughest in Congress, is Ilhan Omar. Like
Yeah,
straight up,
definitely.
no one gets it from all ends like she does. Liberals fucking shit on her regularly. Republicans, of course, go the extra mile regularly and like say the most insane shit about her. Like it's wild that they can just like theorize that she like fucked her brother. You know what I mean? Like that's a thing that they just like run around
They
saying.
state it as fact.
Yeah.
Which is like, obviously,
Insane.
It's like a stereotype, I guess, of
Yeah, that's the right wing,
Muslims.
white supremacist narrative is that like Muslims are fucking their
if
cousins.
anyone's
and their brothers
fucking
and
their
stuff.
cousins, it's going on in damn fucking Mississippi and Kentucky.
That's the funny thing is that like Tucker Carlson has like openly defended this famous white supremacist pastor, like cult leader in the past for like executing marriages between like little girls and old ass dudes. I forget what his name was. This was all in the uncovered like old school tapes of his where he also famously said, Iraqis are primitive apes that deserve to be bombed. Stuff like that. Yeah. So Tucker Carlson straight up is like, it's okay. It's okay when white people do it.
500,000 civilians killed at least in Iraq.
Yeah.
And Tucker's like, yeehaw.
Hates war though. He now hates war. If you ask Glenn Greenwald,
Warren Jeffs is the name of the
Warren Jeffs,
Mormon polygamist preacher that Tucker vehemently defends.
So anyway, Boebert gave somewhat of an apology. I apologize to anyone in the Muslim community I've offended with my comments about Representative Omar. I have reached out to her office to speak with her directly. There are plenty of policy differences focused on without this unnecessary distraction. Okay, well, let's see how that apology went. However, the call between them didn't go well. Boebert shifted gears, doubling down. Here she is describing her call with Omar.
Hey everyone, this is Lauren with a quick update.
Bro, she is such a Karen. Like, oh my gosh. She is like, she's someone freaking out in the parking lot of Walmart if she wasn't in Congress.
I mean, she is in Congress and still doing that.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, she stayed true to her roots.
God, just get a load of that face.
On a phone call I had today with squad member Ilhan Omar. I had reached out to her Friday, and 3 days later I was able to connect with her on the phone because I wanted to let her know directly that I had reflected on my previous remarks. Now, as a strong Christian woman who values faith deeply, I never want anything I say to offend someone's religion. So I told her that. Even after I
So why the fuck are you calling her Jihad, the Jihad Squad?
Well, because she's Muslim.
Is that not offensive? I mean, what the fuck are you talking about?
The Jihad Squad, well, it's because Ilhan Omar is Muslim, and so is Rashida Tlaib. And, but the real, she'll claim that it's because of their defense of Palestinians, their defense of, Muslim victims of American imperialism. And then they'll go so far as to say it's actually because they support Al-Qaeda, which is not real. That's never been a thing. That is a totally made up bullshit fucking take. And the only reason why it sticks is because, shocker, because they're fucking Muslim.
Yeah.
Okay? That's it. Like, during my 9/11 saga with Dan Crenshaw, one of my criticisms of Dan Crenshaw literally was that he was refusing to stop arms sales to Saudi Arabia as Saudi Arabia was engaging in an ongoing genocide in Yemen. Okay, man-made famine. Dan Crenshaw was standing against Bernie Sanders and other members of the Jihad Squad in stopping the arms sales to Saudi Arabia. Those arms ended up literally in the hands of Al-Qaeda. Okay? So this idea that like it's the Jihad Squad or progressives that are actually pro Al-Qaeda and not the American government and the liberals and Republicans both that continue to give weapons to Saudi Arabia is laughable. And the only reason why it sticks, and it stuck with me too, they said like I support Al-Qaeda and I love 9/11 or whatever, is because if you're Muslim on the internet, it's like so easy to just be like, oh yeah, he loves terrorism. And it's a trope. It's an old school fucking
it's a really fucked up, damaging one that like needs to stop immediately. And you know, it's basically the same thing as saying, well, you know, she's a Klan member, and well, maybe she is.
Yeah, she got hella
wasn't Dan Crenshaw? How did he lose his eye? Was he like?
Are you trying to bait him?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think it was an IED or something. I don't know.
Can we not talk about that?
I mean, I don't give a shit. What I said about it,
I always thought that wasn't that bad. What you said.
What I said about it was a joke about, and it wasn't about like his eye in general. It was about his position as like someone who was defending endless war, and him who made a personal sacrifice in his mind. Okay. And then not learned the lessons from that, and still was sending young men and women overseas to fucking have an even worse fate than himself, to die basically for nothing but the military-industrial complex's bottom line. And I find that disgusting. I don't give a shit. I don't offer unconditional support to veterans across the board. They all do deserve healthcare, just like every American deserves healthcare, no matter what their background.
Well, anyway, the joke was that he got fucked in the eye by brave mujahideen.
I said, yeah, a brave mujahideen skull fucked him.
I mean, that's not that bad.
Well, the joke there was that
it's just a funny gag.
The brave mujahideen comment there was actually about. I feel very vindicated about this now, because at the time no one fucking knew what I meant, or like my community knew what I meant, but most people did not know, because they were like, what do you
Oh,
mean,
wait.
mujahideen?
Okay, so people were goofing on. People got mad, not because you say he got skull fucked, but because you called the Mujahideen brave, which was a Rambo meme or something, right?
So, this film is dedicated to the brave mujahideen.
Yeah.
Is like an old Rambo meme.
Right.
People claim that it wasn't on the VHS tapes or whatever. But like, the point is, I'm not the. What I was referencing was Ronald Reagan. Right. When I said brave mujahideen, Ronald Reagan. And
you are praising their soldiers.
Yeah.
This film is dedicated to the brave Mujahideen fighters of
Mujahideen fighters of Afghanistan. You keep fucking that up. Everyone fucks
Well,
it up.
come on. Mujahideen.
Yeah, Mujahideen. Mujahideen. But yeah, this is not my position. This was the position of the American State Department, which armed the Mujahideen, which then branched off into the Taliban. And some to the.
So they took the joke
Al-Qaeda.
and they're like, he supports terrorism.
Yeah,
he called
which is ironic because the American government.
Yeah,
was,
you were satirizing the actual president. Who said that? So there you have it.
So that they fucking named.
Was he skull fucked by a?
No.
Okay.
No, not to my knowledge. Ronald Reagan named one of the space missions after the Mujahideen. Like they met with the leaders. They consider them to be similar, akin to the founding fathers. So I mean, Operation Cyclone is like a well-documented. Operation Cyclone is a well-documented operation, and it precedes. It predates Ronald Reagan's administration even. That like America always wanted to. Support the Mujahideen, the Islamist fundamentalists. Okay, and some of them were not, by the way. There's a lot of conflict there as well. But they wanted to support them because they were expressly anti-USSR at a time when the communist government of Afghanistan was engaging in like a brutal anti-Islamic, conquest over the more rural areas, like destroying mosques and shit like that. It's a really long and convoluted story that has been told a million times over now in the 20th anniversary of 9/11 with our evacuation from Afghanistan, which is why I feel so vindicated about it, because now everyone gets what I was saying.
Yeah.
A lot of people do, at least. But before, they were like, what the fuck?
I get it. I see how they spun that against you.
Yeah.
I thought they were just mad that you were denigrating a veteran or something, which I'm sure.
Well, that too. That definitely plays a role in it. But
it's because you're like Turkish. They can be like he's a terrorist sympathizer.
Put out a public statement.
Unlike lone Boebert.
To that effect. She said that she still wanted a public apology because what I had done wasn't good enough. So I reiterated to her what I had just said. She kept asking for a public apology. So I told Ilhan Omar that she should make a public apology to
flipped it on you.
Yeah.
To the American people for her anti-American, anti-Semitic, anti-police rhetoric.
Sounds like a good apology.
And I continued to press back.
This is
and
some
then
Karen shit.
Representative Omar hung up on me. Rejecting an apology and hanging up on someone.
I cannot believe she hung up on me when I told her she needed to apologize for fucking her brother.
Yeah. Or like my favorite part about this is like she's supposed to be like a brave free speech defender, right? And then her counter is like, you need to apologize to the American people for anti-police rhetoric. Like, what the fuck are you saying, dude?
The police are perfect. There is not a police officer who has done anything wrong ever. And for you to criticize even one officer
that arrested me.
What?
Except for the ones that arrested me.
Oh.
And my husband. And my husband for flashing his wee-wee at a bowling alley.
Yeah, her husband, interestingly, exposed himself to minors. Oh, wow. Let me read the headline here. Congressional candidate Lone Boebert has a history of minor arrests, court no-shows. So she's actually been arrested, if you want to talk about
4 times.
A threat to society.
To be fair, she looks better as the...
She looks pretty good there.
She looks good there, like with the crackhead vibes. I don't know why
meth
I'm into
vibes.
that, but...
This is like the before and after meth photo, where they're like, don't do meth. She looks good there.
She looks better, for sure. Which we now know is, meth is better than being a conservative, apparently.
I know. This is you on being a conservative, grifter.
I mean, we got Lauren Boebert on the one hand, and then Michael Pillow, Mr. Pillow, owner of Mike Pillow. He
is that
literally...
like a Tim Apple thing?
I thought he was the only one who was better when he had a crack addiction.
Oh, he looked good on crack? Pull that up.
There's no photos of him on crack. I mean, maybe there are. But he
Michael
certainly doesn't look good now.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, to the left, he looks like Tom Selleck.
Oh yeah, he looks like shit.
You can never get yourself to say it.
Let's be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, you went from loving crack to loving Jesus, which is way better.
My pillow was blessed with the blood of Christ.
Yeah, the more pillows you... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
I used to smoke meth and crack. Now when I found God, I sell pillows.
I'm just saying that, like, he substituted a crack cocaine addiction or meth addiction for, QAnon conspiracies, okay? He basically... It is literally the heroin to what's the thing that they do?
Fentanyl?
No, not No. The therapy one that's like government.
Oh, methadone?
Methadone, yeah. This is his methadone, basically. Thank you. Like his substitution was, loving Donald Trump.
I sneak a pube in every pillow I sell in the coating. You'll never find it, but I know it's there.
You gotta hit the more like Midwestern, like he sounds like Jesse Ventura a little bit,
Right.
He's like, I'm Michael Pillow, I'm Mike Lindell, and I love my pillows.
Is part of cancel culture 101 and a pillar of the Democrat Party. Make no mistake, I will continue to fearlessly put America first, never sympathizing
What a great
with terrorists.
apology.
Fearlessly.
Unfortunately, Ilhan can't say the same thing.
She must be great to date.
The funniest part of this is that like her involvement with the January 6th insurrectionists and like her defense for them.
She's a terrorist.
Like that's the fucking
She's an actual terrorist.
Can you imagine if it was a group of Muslims that stormed the Capitol and led by Ilhan Omar?
You know what? If there was Muslims that stormed the Capitol, we would be invading Iraq again or some shit.
They would literally hang Ilhan Omar in a fucking public gallows.
We would have done a full-scale ground invasion of like Morocco or something related.
Every Muslim country gets some after that one. But like when Lauren Boebert does it, and when it's white supremacists and like white nationalists and other Republicans that are not as aggro about it, but whatever, and they're being defended by Lauren Boebert and the like, then that's fine. That's just American. They were just doing America too hard, But she's not a terrorist sympathizer. Ilhan Omar is.
No, she's not. She's a straight up terrorist.
And our country
Terrorizing
is
buttholes
worse
in Colorado.
off for it. Please know I appreciate you and your support. I appreciate you understanding.
So wait, is her husband a sex criminal? Like, is he a verified registered sex criminal? Because that seems like something. That seems like something that would happen when you expose yourself to minors.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it.
I love Lauren Boebert.
He did do
I have
jail
great,
time for lewd exposure in a bowling alley, and she was there.
I have great respect for men that show their genitals to minors.
Yeah, a couple were 86 from Colorado bowling alley in 2004 after Jason Boebert. His name is Jason, but with a Y.
Jason Boebert? Come on over here, little missy. Of
course,
and check a peek of my cock.
His name is Jason with a Y in between. Like it's not Jason. It's Jason.
It's Jazon.
No, it's Jayson.
Oh, that's white trash.
There's a Y in the middle.
That's white trash.
That's right. I'm Jason Boebert.
Jason.
And I exposed myself to 2 young women in a bowling alley in Colorado. All the way back in, what was it, 2004? Yeah.
Jason Boebert. What? So is he on a sex criminal list?
I'm looking. I mean,
his wife was 17 at the time. Jason Boebert was 24, and he flashed his cock. His wife to be Lauren Boebert was there as well as a 17-year-old.
Those are good Christian values, boy. I tell you what, man. I'm a good Christian. I believe in getting drunk, showing your genitals to minors, and that's just the good Christian way. I don't fuck around with no goddamn terrorism. That's why I show
You want to hear the story?
To minors. Yeah, please.
Trish and I were standing at the snack bar, and she came up and looked at my tattoo on my back, and she pulled down her sock and said, "Look, mine is fading," she wrote. The word tattoo may have been a minute. Then Jason said, "I have a tattoo on my dick."
What a good Christian boy.
Trish and I said, "Yeah, whatever," and turned away to ignore him. Coombs continued. This is the victim. And then Jason came up behind us and pulled his penis. I don't know why I'm reading it with this accent.
You
then
should.
Jason came up and behind us and pulled his penis out of his pants. His thumb was covering the head. All I saw was the shaft. Trish and I turned away and went and told Larry.
It was just the shaft, Your Honor.
No big deal then.
I didn't even show him my
and
cock
Lauren Boebert, her fucking hick ass was there, 17 years old. Jason is 24.
Marriage material, she thought.
Yeah, she saw that and she was like, I locked eyes with that penis tattoo and I said to myself, this is the man I'm going to marry.
This is a good Christian man that I can grow a good Christian family with.
Yep, that's right.
And then call other religious people terrorists.
Yep.
Damn, nothing on Boebert, a sex criminal.
No. Boebert was just there. I'm giving you
him.
No, this
her
is
husband.
It. This is the story.
No, I just checked the sex offender list.
Yeah,
you just checked the sex offender list. Okay, got it. No. I mean, they might have expunged it.
My wife is a powerful Congress lady. She got my sex criminal charge expunged.
Yeah.
And now I'm back in the bowling alley showing my shaft to young girls.
And now, she's voting against the Violence Against Women Act, saying she was opposed to the bill because it would secure abortion rights.
I'm pro violence against women.
Yeah.
They have it coming, damn it.
It's great.
Here, the response from Boebert's supporters make it clear they weren't happy she even sort of apologized at all. Yeah, I was surprised. Here, let's see. Let's see some of the comments. You ought to have ignored that jihadist, anti-American bitch. Wow. You're not contemporaries at all. Please ignore that motherfucking daughter of a suicide belt. Wow. I mean, like, we shouldn't really downplay what a disgusting, hateful, like, these people are ready for genocide. Like, I mean, this
100%.
is just,
Did you not see Ilhan Omar also in the press conference showed a voicemail that she had received from one of these lovely American individuals that started off by calling her an sand N-word and then following with threats, or rather promises that they would kill her and that she would be murdered for treason.
It's in it's the next link in the doc.
Yeah.
Is that voicemail?
Oh, Elon played death threats she received after Boebert's rant.
Yeah.
These people are like, we need to actually face this, be upfront and real about what this is. This is violent, racial, fucking borderline, or leading to genocidal mania. I mean, this is absolute bigotry at the highest order that it's just fucking, it can't be tolerated. It cannot be.
I'm going to play you a voicemail that we received hours after I got off the phone.
After that graceful apology.
Representative Boebert, after she posted her video.
We see you, Muslim son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
We know what you're up to. You're all about taking over the country. Don't worry, there's plenty that will love the opportunity to take you off the face of the fucking earth. Come get it, bitch, you fucking Muslim piece of shit, you jihadist. We know what you are. You're a fucking traitor. You will not live much longer, bitch. I can almost guarantee you that. We the people are rising up, and you will be tried for a military tribunal.
What?
And
Oh,
you
that's
will become
QAnon shit.
guilty.
And then the rest of it is just her reading the transcript. But so this is something that, like, if you're online, if you're a leftist online, especially if you're a leftist who's like a Muslim online, I've heard those exact same words verbatim. Okay, a million times over. So much so that I feel like there's a template somewhere where they're just like repeating the same fucking talking points. But in this situation, like, this is Ilhan Omar gets it so much, because I remember a time when, like, Donald Trump literally plastered her face on, like, you know, the jumbotrons or whatever at the fucking rallies that he would do, saying pretty much the exact same things that was circulating in that letter, in that email blast that he may or may not have sent out. The one where we were talking about before the show,
where he said she fucks her brother. Apologize for fucking your brother.
Yeah.
By the way,
every single instance.
Jesus from The Big Lebowski, he was a sex criminal.
Yeah.
At a
Here he is.
bowling alley.
Nobody
Holy
fucks
shit.
with Christian values.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're a Big Lebowski.
No,
fan.
I love Big Lebowski.
Yeah, so pretty good
Dude
meme.
abides. Yeah, this is the statement.
So I'm confused. This looks real. I don't know what.
Yeah, I just couldn't find the archive post, but everybody on the conservative side posted it, and
So
also
they love it. Savage Trump. Listen to this. Congressman Ilhan Omar should apologize for marrying her brother. Committing
never forget Benny Johnson got fired from BuzzFeed for plagiarism.
Committing large-scale immigration, and election fraud, wishing death to Israel, and for essentially abandoning her former country. Fire emojis. That's just psychotic, bro. It's dangerous psycho shit. I mean, it is the ramblings of a genocidal maniac. It's just, it really is. And I know people might say that's hyperbole, but they are making them inhuman. They are attributing things that obviously are fake, and they're making them so subhuman that it's almost like you can do whatever you want to them.
That's the whole point. Dehumanizing to that degree is the whole point, to like rile them up, especially when there's already like a lot of animosity towards Muslims automatically because of our endless failure of the war on terror, which is a war on all Muslim nations. So it's really fucked up. I mean, look, post 9/11, America was like, this was the most common. This was the normative position. It's just like, if you're a Muslim, you're a threat, you're an enemy, I'm terrified of you, and I will say whatever the fuck I want to you and people that I think are Muslim, even if they're like sick, for example.
You know what's funny is that we've been in this situation before with the Japanese after Pearl Harbor, and we look back on that with disgust, like, how could we do that? It's like, we're doing the same thing.
Some of us look.
Well, I mean, historically,
Yeah.
we don't look back fondly on internment camps,
Yeah.
Japanese internment camps.
Yeah.
At least the way I learned it was always through the scope of, like, look how fucked we are, you know? And my liberal fucking...
That's critical race theory. That's critical race theory. You can't teach that anymore.
Man, they had it coming, man. We had to be sure that those Japanese ain't fucking double agents.
Yeah.
I'm in favor of a white internment camps because January 6th, we don't know which one of them are double agents.
Yeah. See, what you're doing right now is exactly the same thing that every conservative routinely fantasizes about with respect to like Muslims. Not everyone, but a lot of conservatives openly talk about it and salivate over this sort of shit. But like, it is so beyond the scope of comprehension, or it's so outside of like something that could happen, that when you say that, immediately everyone laughs. They're like, what? Okay, that's crazy. Because that's the whole point. It's like, white people are still considered the default. It's still considered the dominant class or the dominant subgroup. and it is. That doesn't mean that like white people are all incredibly privileged and they're all living in the lap of luxury, but that is one way that like you never have to really think about being an associate or associated with like crimes or horrible fundamentalists just by virtue of what your background is.
Oh, they found it.
Yeah, this
on
is
the website.
This is on his website. I found it's worded slightly differently, but it's essentially the same message. So I think this confirms.
But
that
it's
that
also
is
not
real.
surprising because he said all of those things in the past,
right,
at his rallies and whatnot.
Right,
apologize for marrying her brother, and that's the president. So like, there's millions, tens of millions of people who will read that and take it at face value because it's the president.
Yeah, and they love him. They like are in love with him.
Like the president is not supposed to say stuff like that.
No.
It's just not normal.
No.
But okay, here's the other it's funny. They say that they call him the squad, the jihad squad. I mean, Boebert and Margarine Taylor Gross, what do we call them? The those two clowns. If they're the jihad squad, then these guys are like the
Yeehaw posse.
I would call it the Klan rally.
Or that's more direct.
Yeah.
They are
the wizards, the grand wizards.
For what they've been saying. In
Yes.
the act.
Here she is with basically
Toxic Avenger.
This is
Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon, who basically aided the insurrection and worked to undermining our democracy.
For what they've been
They're
saying.
pro-America.
Actions they've been taking.
Ethan, you don't
they're
understand.
pro-white America.
They're so pro-America. It's like, dude, there's nothing.
When we
there's nothing
say
funnier to me than people like Marjorie Titan Green and
better, yeah.
fucking Lauren Boebert over here, who aided and abetted the January 6th insurrectionists, who like advocated for them and still fucking go out to bat for them, saying that like they are the real pro-Americans and that was actually a patriotic thing. You know what I mean? January 6th was a patriotic thing to storm
they were
the
just
Capitol.
doing a tour. It's crazy how many people actually believe that never happened now.
Yeah, because of psychos like this.
They were on a peaceful tour.
But that is, I'm sorry, that is just straight up, people still get butthurt over this, but that's white supremacy. It's when white people can engage in acts of domestic terror that like any other subgroup would immediately be vilified for. My solution to this isn't to vilify all white people, obviously, but recognize that. At least that's the first step. Recognize, and a lot of people do now, but like conservatives will never recognize that, and they'll never consider that to be a slight against America or anti-American activity, because they are the real Americans, or as Tucker Carlson, what does he call them? They are the legacy Americans.
He said that.
Yeah,
yeah. That's
his new way of saying
legacy American. Wouldn't legacy Americans be Native Americans?
No, he can't say they're Native Americans, so he says legacy Americans. Yeah, that freaks me out.
So psychotic.
That laughter is so scary. It's the last thing you hear.
Here, let's see what this great conversation is between these bright.
For what they've been saying and
Yes.
the actions they've been taking.
Yes, Ilhan Omar doesn't deserve committees.
By the way, is he a picture of health or what?
Yeah.
That's why I called him the Toxic
My
Avenger.
man just looks like the human embodiment of goiter. Okay.
This is you on white nationalism.
Yeah,
This is
it's
what it
just
does
like
to you, man.
you just look like
It makes
shit,
you
bro.
youthful.
Fix it. Okay, sorry, I'm ugly shaming, body shaming, but like, God
Well,
damn.
he's an evil fuck, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But for what they've been saying and
Yes.
the actions they've been taking.
Yes, Ilhan Omar doesn't deserve committees. She absolutely does not deserve committees.
Wait, wasn't she the one that was removed from all committees for
Yeah.
being a psycho?
Yeah.
So okay, so she's mad about that.
Yeah. But hey,
Well,
don't
for what
worry. She went to the Holocaust. She went to the Holocaust Museum and was like, I learned, and then had to write like a fucking an essay, like a little child, okay, that did a bad thing, and was like, I learned that these comparisons are wrong.
She compared people who don't want to get vaccinated or wear masks to Jews during the Holocaust.
Yep.
Which is very apt, obviously.
Yeah, a totally valid comparison.
As a Jewish man, those things offend me, but I wish people had the same passion for the disgusting Islamophobia as they do as anti-Semitism. I mean, obviously, I guess the difference being that the Holocaust is a tangible, somewhat recent reminder of what anti-Semitism can do.
And we're still engaging in the process of like doing horrifying shit to Muslims in the Muslim world. So that's why.
So we haven't had time to reflect yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we're done with it, maybe we can look back and be like, oopsie, sorry, which probably won't happen, but that's in the future.
Yeah, it may not ever happen, actually.
Yeah.
They've been saying and
Yes.
the actions they've been taking.
Yes, Ilhan Omar doesn't deserve committees. She absolutely
Okay, well, you're
does
not
not
even
deserve
on any,
committees.
bitch, so
She's
shut
on
up.
she is on the Foreign Affairs Committee. Why is that woman on the Foreign
Because the
Affairs
Democratic Party has her back. That's why.
Oh,
they have
absolutely.
her back.
They have her back. And
That's
so
the
that she
difference
can,
in the two apparatuses.
Yeah.
They have
No, they
her
don't.
back. And the Democratic Party, the Republican Party here is no time for the Trump.
yes, and
they
so
have
that
her
she
back
can
so
represent
hard
radical
that-
Islam.
They have Ilhan Omar's back so hard, the Democratic establishment, that when she talked about AIPAC's clear influence in the form of dollar values over congressional representatives and influence beyond the scope of that as well, they were like, "This is anti-Semitic. How dare you?" It's ridiculous to say that. It is absolutely preposterous and ridiculous to say that it is anti-Semitic to claim that AIPAC has influence over legislation in a country where BDS, boycott, divestment, and sanctions, as a movement, is literally denied in 30 different states. It is the most encroaching, most aggressive anti-free speech legislation, so much so that even Dianne Feinstein, who's 700 years old, was against it, right? These anti-BDS legislations that they write in Texas and stuff, where if you're a school teacher, you literally have to sign a document that says you will never be and have never been in support of boycott, divestment, and sanctions. To be a school teacher in the state of Texas, the free speech state. And it's fucking remarkable to claim that the Democrats are also on Ilhan Omar's side and defend her when they are the first to literally step up and threaten committee removals whenever shit like that happens.
Anytime the Democrats lose an election, it's immediately progressives' fault.
Yeah, of course.
Even though the truth is, if it was a progressive running, they probably would have won, in my opinion. It's way more popular than these milquetoast fucking...
If a progressive ran and MSNBC gave them earned media in the same exact way, or MSNBC, CNN gave them the same kind of positive coverage that they offer psycho establishment Democrats, then yes, they would 100% win elections, and they would be really good challengers to even Republicans in purple areas. But that never happens. The media in unison, and that's why I love the Chris Cuomo and Liz Smith story, the media in unison with political operatives that work for establishment Democrats will always toe the line and defend the pre-established hierarchy, and will absolutely do everything they can to fucking say, oh, are you progressive? You're anti-Semite, you're racist, you're anti-cop, and we're pro-cop here. All this shit. And even from liberal outlets, okay? Even from liberal mainstream media outlets that are more center or more center-left, they absolutely use all of that and throw the kitchen sink at progressive candidates and totally poison their approval ratings.
Yeah, I don't know if you watch Attack on Titan, but the new season's coming out soon. There's a little preview here of it.
Oh, God. She really is, though. She looks like
She's the
straight
final
up a
boss.
Titan.
She's the
Have you ever seen her
princess.
smile? When she does a big smile?
It looks something like this.
It
I would
literally,
guess.
yes. She looks straight up like a Titan. I have that one tweet when I have it side by side. It's just 100%.
In the United States Congress, and that
Anyway, she
article
says-
is so that she can represent radical Islam
Bro,
in the
she's-
United States Congress.
What about her as radical Islam? You're such a psycho fucking
Yeah,
freak.
radical Islam, and that's why she's for trans rights, for example.
Yeah, that's
Ilhan Omar,
radical.
the radical Islamist that supports abortion and
you know
trans
what's
rights.
funny and ironic?
What?
Margarine Taylor or Margarine Titan Green is closer to radical Islam than Ilhan is.
Yeah.
They have way more in common.
Because they're fundamentalists.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the whole point. Fundamentalists like Wahhabist extremists.
Greatest hit, obviously worth bringing up. She literally is that Titan.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they have her in the anime.
Actually, lore-wise, this is encouraging because it proves that once you turn into a Titan, this proves there is an antidote. So that's actually good news.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
The fuck, dude?
How did I spoil it? I'm just making a joke. It's not a real spoiler.
Just wanted to say, spoiler alert. People will get mad at you.
What the fuck did I do?
now you admitted that there is no antidote. Double spoiler.
Reverse spoiler. Reverse
Come
spoiler.
on.
Was fucked up, dude.
So
we are out of time.
Well, that's perfect because we're basically done.
There you go.
That was fun.
Yep.
What do you think about like ultra wealthy elites using the court system to silence criticism?
It's unacceptable. It's disastrous.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that like I do love about America is a level of free speech that you get for dissent, like the level of broad coverage you get and protection you get for dissent. It's hard to fucking make a defamation lawsuit stick in this country in comparison to like the UK and stuff. So
God bless for that.
Yeah.
But you still, it's still very expensive.
Yes. They
And
bully
so
you financially by forcing
a
you.
regular person, if they were to get sued by someone, let's say like Ryan Kavanaugh, they would fold immediately.
Yeah, and that's the point. They definitely bully people with arbitration regularly, and
So you are against
corporations do it against their employees all the time. I'm definitely against like abusing that court system, 100%.
Thank you.
And yeah, people
So
like
you're
Ryan Kavanaugh totally do that.
Thank you.
But you know, what are you gonna do if you're running around looking like Harvey Weinstein? It's like
People are gonna make that obvious comparison.
yeah, people yeah. That sliding scale sold me.
That's what I'm saying. So guys, if you want to get more info on that, go to Google and type Ryan Kavanaugh, and then go to the search results, look for the website. This is important to follow these instructions because if you type it into the search bar, you might spell it wrong. Click the website, spend some time studying, familiarizing yourself with everything. Play the game.
It just looks like an unfucked Harvey Weinstein. You know what I mean? Like Harvey Weinstein has like...
You know what it is?
What?
Ryan probably doesn't have a mangled genitals, and so he didn't turn...
Well, we don't know that, Ethan.
Yeah, probably.
I said probably.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like this is you when you have deformed genitals, and this is you when your genitals are normal. I'm saying he's not essaying people, Ryan, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So he's like... But I'm just talking about appearance anyway, not Indeed.
Yeah.
That's what this website's all about. It's in the title. Familiarize yourself with the content. Spend some time on the website.
The kissing thing is really strange. Why is he kissing?
Oh, we should add his tweet to the website.
Love, you got that?
I'm on it.
Let's fucking add his tweet in support of Weinstein to the website. Yeah,
that's his.
Play the game. Yeah, he used to work with Mnuchin. Used to be on the board of Relativity.
That's not surprising.
And, he's in good with the Trumps. He got the Trumps to do their Triller thing. Yeah, he commented.
Oh, yeah,
a fight
Trump commented on a
Triller fight.
It's out
Yeah,
later.
check out the website.
Does
crazy. Ryan Kavanaugh look like
on 9/11?
RB1.com? Was it?
Apparently.
Yes, it was.
Are you fucking serious?
That was how it was the 20th anniversary.
Wait, how did you know that? Where does it say that?
Right here.
Oh, Trump thing.
Oh, yeah,
They
Trump.
said Ryan DM'd me.
Oh, the full live in person conversation.
Yeah,
I remember that.
What a great way to honor our
Well,
to honor our
Trump has talked about 9/11 in the past, like, very bad, but also power is the biggest now.
I like people who don't die in terrorist attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't say that, but he did flex about
I like the people who got out in time.
Yeah. He was like 9/11 bad, but also silver lining. Trump
Yeah.
Tower is now the largest
He
tower
did say that, which is
on Wall
absolutely
Street.
fucking insane.
Yeah, he's a positive guy.
Silver linings all over the place.
Yeah, he finds the good in everything.
What a great episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Hassan.
Yeah, this was fun. I had a great time.
It was a good one, eh?
We learned
lots
so
of fun with the liver king. We
There was a
learned
lot of
Zach is lying
penises.
about his height.
Lauren Boebert's husband's penis,
Yep.
Harvey Weinstein's penis.
Yep.
We know that Ryan Kavanaugh looks like a body double for Harvey Weinstein.
I wonder if his penis is mangled. That's it.
I would like to know, but who knows?
Well, maybe if the lawsuit goes far enough, we can get on Discovery pictures of his penis.
Jesus Christ!
Compel him to send us pictures of his dick.
I do not. I'm sorry.
Court order.
Please don't sue me.
Yeah, he's coming for you.
Oh,
He's
no.
adding you.
No, definitely not.
All right. Thank you, guys.
He's gonna force me to do Triller boxing fights now. In order to.
He's gonna force you to fight Jake Paul.
Yeah. That's going to be an exciting one.
Trump will commentate it, though, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be sick.
This is Zane Pecker. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.